Hello everyone and welcome back to the Four Pillars podcast. I'm one of your hosts, George, or Longhead Fox, your favourite host. And I'm here with the rest of them, Tyler, James and Ethan. Welcome. How's it going, lads?
Oh my god, hearing George intro a podcast is beautiful.
Yeah, it's a strange occurrence.
I've just woken up. I'm dead. I'm literally dead.
I think let's just from the top of the show, I feel like we left off. It's been a bit of a wild time. Obviously, I bailed out randomly at the end of the last Four Pillars podcast. Sorry about that.
Well, you're not dead.
I was holding it down. I'm alive. I'm here, and I've come in hot. George seems to be okay, but Ethan and James, it's a bit of a fucking disaster. Ethan's just woken up. We were thinking we were just going to record it without him, but when we did the Skype call, his phone went off. He woke up. He's fucked. James fucking came in hot because he drank on stream last night. He's hungover as fuck. So we also have, I'd like to point out, just so you all know, zero plans for anything we're going to talk about in this episode. This is an absolute shit show, and I can't wait. I actually
Besides the talking point that Ubisoft hates women, but beyond that,
basically.
But I'm very excited for some reason about the fact that there's no plan whatsoever, and half of us are completely out of it. So it gets me,
I'll
I
wake
enjoy
up.
that a lot.
I'll come to wake up, and then you'll get my bangers, and you'll love it. It'll be great. You'll be thinking, hang on, this podcast is missing something, and then I'll make the joke, and you'll be like, right, okay, we're back in
the
business,
singular
boys.
joke.
The joke. Yeah. I don't know what the joke is,
it's the
but
killing
I know
joke.
that it's gonna be. It'll probably teeter to close to getting James cancelled again.
Just
James,
not any of the rest.
I take the hit for
if it's gonna be anyone,
is the shit from Four Pillars?
It's not me. It's never me. Those fucking Four Pillars again, and then Becca with their jokes.
How dare they? Did they do a laugh again? I don't like that one.
Did they laugh again? Oh wow.
They do a laugh again.
They said something funny. Now that's not allowed.
When do we ever say funny things?
Never. That's the thing. We're always dead serious, and everyone just thinks we're joking. Which is how we get away with it. Yeah.
It's like when James always talks about how he wants to end his life, but he's just too much of a coward. So
exactly.
I've been trying to convince him for so long to just go through with it, but
it's a cry for help, really.
It's a cry for help. I promise.
When I'm gone, you'll all regret not helping me.
I'll regret not
I don't know what podcast it was. I think it was with Conversations on As It Was podcast, and James just goes, it's not that I don't want to kill myself, it's just I'm too much of a coward, and we just pissed our pants laughing. It was Clubhouse? Wasn't it you, me and Eddie?
Last night before.
I feel like Eddie was there. No, that was the other day, but the first time you ever said that, it was on like an As It Was podcast like last year.
I said that before?
And
fucking hell, I'm reading jokes.
Dude, I was howling laughing because it was so out of nowhere.
What? You just randomly said it?
Yeah, and I was just like, oh my god, that's... I actually don't know whether he's joking or being serious, so, maybe I will regret it when it happens. Oh god. So before we started recording, George said something interesting. When I say interesting, I mean I've got questions, which is... James was trying to set up his camera, wasn't fucking working. George goes, I did a Windows update. I had to update it because I want to play Minecraft.
Yeah,
Explain what you meant by that, George, because you couldn't have meant you wanted to play Minecraft. Go on.
Why? What do you mean? Okay, Minecraft.
Tyler's a boomer who doesn't like
one of the best fucking games ever. The fact that you missed out on it, I pity you, Tyler. I look at you.
I didn't miss out on it. I played Minecraft.
You played Minecraft Xbox. You got Montero Joni. It's
Minecraft
different.
Xbox. To be fair, it's not that much different anymore. But yeah, I updated my Windows because I wanted to play Minecraft. Because for some reason, my version of Windows wouldn't update unless I forced it to update using an external app, which was weird. So yeah, now I'm back on my old realm and I'm fucking loving it. Basically, I was watching a lot of Minecraft videos and I was like, fuck, I want to play it again so badly. So yeah, I've got a bunch of friends together and we're going to be going back on the server that we used to play on. We've had that server for like 2 years now. It's kind of cool. It's like massive, loads of shit on it.
You see, that's either wholesome or you're a nonce.
Well, I'm definitely not a nonce. You know how we feel about them on this platform, on this Four Pillars network. We hate them.
I don't know, George. You wear baggy shirts and jumpers. I'm not too sure.
Is that what nonces wear? I thought nonces wore like old England fucking shirts and stuff, not like fucking
signature clothing of a nonce.
I don't know. I don't trust people that wear baggy clothes. You know what I mean?
I don't trust people
wear
with cul-de-sac hairlines.
It's just to cover my voluptuous curves.
God, I nearly knocked my glass over.
So then don't get distracted by it.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, yeah. I don't trust anyone that sweats as much as you did in that room that one time. It's just,
you should see how much I sweat on a daily basis. Fucking hell. It'll be freezing cold outside, and I'll be sat in my room just letting out buckets. It's brilliant.
Oh my God.
Same as me after every podcast we record. I'm just covered in sweat, and I'm wearing a white T-shirt today, so this is going to be a fun one.
Oh my God.
Half the time, I prefer to stream with no camera on at all because I'm just sat there in my room, shirtless, boiling to death. It's quite a shame.
Not a good look. Not a good feeling.
It's not a good feeling, and it happens all year round. So in the summer, my face cam disappears, and I try to get it to stay away for as long as possible. Because I can't physically operate in this hellhole.
I remember when last year you were streaming without a webcam. I know you do it sometimes because you want to get gameplay as well, though, so people will never be able to tell.
Well, yes and no. The main reason is because I'm just sat there, shirtless.
That could be your thing, though. So if you do have your camera,
yeah, no, but if I had my camera on, I get the vibe that everyone will look at me and go, "Fucking hell, that's so much chest hair. I'm really jealous." And I'm sparing
really
you all from the chest hair because fucking hell, there's loads of it. It's all over the place.
I have a lot of chest hair. You can see it coming out the top of my fucking T-shirt.
Yeah, but
you're like Simon Cowell.
Giving everyone a sneak peek. Yeah, I mean, if
you're like Simon Cowell.
My T-shirt will be down here like this. You can't see, but I'm just showing a bit of chest there. Yeah, and I have a nice blazer on top. You know,
I'm rock hard right now. You can't see that, but
the testosterone didn't make you taller, but it gave you lots of hair.
Yeah, it did. That's the way it. Yeah,
that's the way it
turned you into a true goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I've got a big beard.
It's fur. It's not hair. It's
I mean,
fur.
if there's anything that the Welford family can do, it's grow a fucking beard, man. Like, come on.
We've got to thank our dad's side of the family for beard genetics.
For sure, man. Yeah. Like, Jesus.
My beard genetics have come out of nowhere.
I don't have any, as you all are well aware.
Baby Tyler.
As you're all well aware.
You tried to that one time when you were in like what we call the height of lockdown, which was not really the height of lockdown, but
it was like 2 months long.
Yeah, that's bullshit, man.
Was it like a stubbly goatee that sort of trailed off to one side?
And then I got a mustache. And then I got a mustache out of it. That was fun. That was
There's that one thumbnail of you where you're like looking really shocked and you've got a mustache and it's really funny. I don't want to turn this podcast into the same as last podcast.
Oh yeah, you did have a mustache, didn't you?
No, I did have a mustache, and I enjoyed the mustache. I'll be honest, I really enjoyed the mustache. I miss it.
I didn't.
But I've been told, that I'm not allowed to grow it again.
Your girlfriend doesn't like it.
I guess
no, it doesn't. Well, not a fan. Not a fan at all, and when I've ever brought it up, and same with Jared's, because Jared and I both had mustaches at the same time, and both of our girlfriends have made it very explicitly clear that we'll never get laid again. So
there's no real in between.
They looked at your mustaches and went, pedo. And then you're like, okay, right, I'm being rude.
Exactly.
It was an issue.
She caught you playing Minecraft with a mustache.
I'm gonna be honest, Tyler, when I saw that picture of you with a mustache, I thought it was an issue too.
We've all got questions if I'm playing Minecraft without
If I rocked up one day with just a mustache, I think there'd be a problem.
Oh, I need to, next time I shave my beard for a stupid summer money, I need to keep my mustache.
Yeah.
To see
like a handlebar mustache. Like,
I bet that looks so dodgy.
God.
Yeah.
I look proper dodgy.
My mustache.
You look like terrifying, man.
It's fine.
I wouldn't want to run into you with a handlebar mustache in a dark alleyway at night.
The mustache isn't bad when you've got the rest of the beard with it, I think.
Shit gets stuck in it, like you can feel it on your top lip. It's not nice, man.
I do like a good mustache. I enjoyed my 1 month with it, or even less. It was like 3 weeks. It was a good time. It was almost a year ago. It's almost a full year ago.
So that was like the entirety of lockdown for you. It's like 3 weeks.
Lockdown for us was end of March, so it was probably April and June, and then by mid-July we were opening back up. So probably 2.5, 3 months tops.
That's what happens when a government actually follows what you meant to do instead of just like doing tiered lockdowns and then lifting it every couple of weeks.
No, we just went hard and then slowly opened. And it was like lockdown ended, but like it's still not what it was now. Like now, sports normal, full crowds and shit. Like it took a while to get back there. It was a slow process. It was like opening back up slowly. So it's like okay, bars and restaurants are open, but only this many people are allowed in this square meterage, and there's no dancing in clubs, so you have to sit, you can't stand and drink or anything. You've just got to, you have to have a seat wherever you go, and then slowly allowed more people in, more capacity over the months and months and months until the end of last year. We pretty much went back to normal, and now things are pretty much 100% normal.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fuck. So, that's better than what we have it. Like, it's bad enough living in Northampton, let alone Northampton where you can't do anything.
You could do anything in Northampton anyway.
Yeah, to be fair, you can't. All you can do is go MBs.
The Brampton Halt is all we need.
Yeah, well...
Imagine needing more than the Brampton Halt.
I agree with James.
I'd love a pub that's local to me. That I could do with that. I don't want to have to mooch down to the Brampton Halt all the time.
You can just commute to the Brampton Halt every time.
There's a few nice pubs around in the end. So I like to find them and go, yeah, this is my chilling place.
The Skeletal Arms.
Have a pint of some of the most disgusting ale you've ever.
It's like grog
you've ever tasted. Like it literally looks like piss and doesn't have a name. So
that's the best.
The nameless on tap beverage.
It might. Well, I'd take to calling it piss. Because I'm under the impression that it is urine.
Well, that's what, like, I was talking to James yesterday on Clubhouse about that. And it's like, in Australia we call it just sinking piss.
Yeah!
What?
He literally goes, like, he's got an idea for a show, and he goes, yeah, just me and Jared, be like, we get on and we'd be like drinking piss. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Sinking
piss.
Ale.
I guess because it's like when you drink alcohol, it just turns into piss pretty much almost immediately. At least it feels like it. So it's like, it's just piss, and it's piss fuel.
Well, to be fair, you drink it to the point where you start pissing uncontrollably.
That's when you open the floodgates.
Yeah, no, exactly. The moment you break that seal, you're going to be pissing all night. Which is why you've got to double it up with a combination that makes it interesting. So you got to make sure it's at least good alcohol. Like there are red flags depending on how much, on the type of alcohol that you sink. If it's Stella Artois, you've got a problem. I'm sorry. If you sat there drinking Stella from the can, then
Stella Artois,
you beat your missus.
If I see someone fucking
that's a problem.
drinking Stella out of a can, we're gonna have some problems. That's what I'm saying. I've got a bone to pick.
Well, also drinking beer out of a can anyway. It's just a bit different, isn't it, than drinking it out of a glass.
Out of a glass, that's prestigious, man.
There you go. It's god tier shit.
Drinking out of a champagne glass.
Yeah. And also drinking it out of a tin. Nah, couldn't be me.
A tin. You pour it into like an empty beans tin and drink it out of it.
An empty beans tin. There's a bit of bean residue at the bottom.
Just well, I know you can wash it out first.
This tastes like a mixture of Stella and baked beans. This is really good for my heart. Let's go find the missus and beat her up. Right,
you
that's
know
lovely.
Yeah. I have heard that Australians call cans tins, actually. And
we call them tinnies.
Tinnies. You know, I actually do love Australian words.
Weird.
They're so fucking
great.
Hey, man,
we're going to drink some piss out of the tinnies. Let's go, man. And we're going to do the shoeies, mate. We're going to fucking get the shoes.
I know a couple of people who are the furthest thing
the drink in the shoes.
I'm going to wear some thongs. Think of any word and then put E's on the end. That's
literally it,
yeah.
Smoke a fucking dairy, drink some piss
out of a tinny. Some pissies.
Pissies?
Pissies, that's not...
Get some pissies in the tinnies.
Okay, trying to think of something. So do you call it the COVID-sies then? What is it?
No, because we don't have COVID here, so it's fine.
Because you don't have COVID, you just don't refer to it as anything. You just go, that disease everyone else is suffering from.
Laugh the ones that do have it.
There is no pandemic in Ba Sing Se. That was a reference that only you will get, James.
That's good.
Oh, god damn it.
That's a cultured reference, though, so if you get that, I love you.
I don't get that, so you must
Our listeners
hate me.
will get it. Our listeners are all cultured men and women.
Yeah, it's
boys and girls.
It's a Last Airbender reference.
He got it! Yo, the boomer got it!
Wow, that's amazing.
Shut the fuck up.
It was really
I've watched
cute.
Avatar. I saw the whole series.
So,
I love Avatar.
Yeah.
So, no, just to move the conversation along a little bit, I was wondering, what have we been doing the past 2 weeks that we've, obviously not done an episode because it's a bi-weekly thing. So what have we all been doing? That's what I want to know.
That's a good question. That is a very good question.
The most interesting shit.
I feel like I've been
Playing Minecraft.
playing Minecraft with a mustache. No, I don't know. It's been a weird couple of weeks, to be honest. Like did a podcast, as it was podcast with Colin. It was great to catch up with him.
That's
Haven't
cool.
talked to him in a while.
That was fun. Yeah.
That was a good time. And I just feel like I'm in a weird spot with trying to figure out my motivation at the moment. I just feel like I don't have a lot of creative energy this week.
Yeah.
It's been a weird fucking week.
That was something that hit me about a week ago as well.
Yeah. I've just lost it. I feel like the last week I've just lost it. I felt a bit low and just over it. Really irritable. I was at work yesterday and I caught myself. I'm like, Tyler, stop being a dick. You're a dick today.
Stop being a dick.
I feel like I'm being an asshole. I feel like an asshole. I'm just irritable and low, and I've got, I know myself. I've got ways to figure it out, and I've got plans to sort my shit out, but it's been a weird couple of weeks, I'm going to be honest with you. It's just sort of been a blur flying by, just surviving, to be honest.
Yeah.
That makes
I feel
sense.
that too, to be honest. Like, I haven't been necessarily irritable, but this fucking Spider-Man video, like, I was expecting it to be like half an hour long. I was going to finish editing it in like a week or two or so. And now it's like, the video is over an hour long. And I'm still writing it. And it's like, fuck, I need to finish this shit so I can move on to new stuff. I feel like I've been stuck in this rut with this video for like weeks. It's fucking...
Why don't you just try trim the fat and then...
I need to finish writing it first before I do that, which is just like so long because there's so much to analyse in Miles.
You could probably get someone to speed run the entirety of Miles Morales in the time that video would take to play out.
Yep, honestly, you probably could.
That is mad.
Yeah.
Me,
How long is the game?
How
long is Miles Morales?
6
Is it a
hours.
longer?
In a similar sense to how you sort of are figuring out your motivation. It's been one of those. It's always early months of the year. You sort of sit there and go, I am sad. You know? You don't know. Yeah. You're just like, I am sad. There's nothing to talk about. And my love for creativity is dying because I'm brain dead. I am burnt out. Like I am a charred corpse right now.
Especially after the year we've had,
Yes, after the year we've had.
Like we launched the network and that gave us a whole lot of energy, but now it's been 2 months. And we've, all the shows are going. They're all going well.
I get bored now.
I've got the energy for this. I woke up 5 minutes before we started, and yet here I am doing my best because I love it. But
the podcast is what you need to get yourself back on track.
So I sort of took a moment and went, right, okay, let's talk to the gamers on the Discord and see what we can do to fix this. I have a few ideas in the pipeline over there. There's one other thing that I started now because I realised that I simply won't have time to do it around May time. Which is the 5-year anniversary of The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine, which is obviously going to be at the end of May. I have just started recording my playthrough for that because I have nothing else to do now, so I might as well make it productive for the future. So I thought, I'll do this, I'll record this, and then I'll see how this goes. And I've been having a blast just playing Blood and Wine.
Oh, I'm envious of
I've been doing all sorts. I've been noticing things that I didn't notice before as well, like comparing the day and night cycle to see how different it is and how the tone's established and stuff like that. And it's been great. I also fucked the game. I also fucked it.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Witcher 3 Blood and Ket.
That was good.
That was hilarious shit, man.
That's what it is, and it basically I got the faces to sort of droop really badly, among other things. What happened was I realised that that's how the NPCs sort of go into like a low power mode, if you will, so they still go about their routine, just away. If Geralt's not near them, that's the sort of form they'll take on to just not consume any resources.
Why though?
But
Why
with the camera, it doesn't
so
register because it's a mod, the free cam.
That's amazing. It's so fucking like those pictures. I didn't know how you did that. It's just funny.
I literally just explained it.
Well, yeah, but when I saw it with no context, like last night, I was like,
what the fuck have you done there? It's just a man crouching with no face.
Literally just tending to his crops, and his face is like sitting next to his body.
Yeah, and it is drooping, and you can just sort of see the you know, this just the I guess what's the word for the mouth and the eyes? Just
mouth and eyes.
The mouth and eyes. No, it's like
the eye sockets and the mouth hole.
What do you mean? I thought they would have a name as something that's just constant.
I'm not a doctor.
Okay. Thanks, George. You were very.
I know some people might think I am, but.
I look at you and go, this man must be a fucking heart surgeon. That's the first thought. I was like,
I'm a mouth and eyes surgeon, actually.
I would trust you with my life, George.
Thank you.
You've let me down again.
I'll do some fucking surgical sim on you and just like cut you open.
Get back in the cage.
Cage?
Get back in the cage now.
I don't want to go back in the cage, man.
I'll beat you. I will.
Jesus Christ.
Right. Okay. In other news, the Ridge wallet seemed to love me.
Oh yeah, we like the Ridge wallet.
Yeah. How many Ridge wallets do you now have, James?
I have 2 Ridge wallets and a Ridge phone case now.
A Ridge phone case. That's pretty cool. I just have 4 Ridge wallets.
That's
one
mental.
of which is this 18-karat gold plated.
Yeah, they sent me that one too.
And I look at it and I go, okay, Ridge must really like me. Because,
you can melt that down for some profit.
Well, I could. You know what? I reckon if you lob this at your mum, she'd die, and that'd be.
Jesus Christ.
Well, if you've got to do science, right? Look at this
Very
thing.
nice wallet.
Yeah, it's nice and goldish. It reminds me of I don't know what it reminds me of. I don't.
A nice gold bar from Minecraft.
A nice gold bar. You could eat it. You could literally taste it.
Too.
So yeah, I've got that sponsorship doing. That's going to be helpful. But also, I just find it fascinating that I'm just piling up Ridge wallets in this room now.
I'm still waiting for them to message me when they know I exist.
One
day,
go,
hey, do you want an epic wallet?
Do it. And you realise
and I'll go, no.
The best company ever to work with because it's so fucking easy. They just go, do whatever the fuck you want and we'll just send you stuff and pay you.
Here's wallet, here's the money, go! You know, they don't even check if you do
just
it.
Like they don't do anything. They just go, you want to do 10 sponsorship, James? I go, yeah, I think that'd be good. They're like, here's £1,500 or something.
Yo,
like,
my
God.
God.
Thank you, Ridge Wallet.
Right, thanks, Ridge Wallet.
I haven't even done it yet. I didn't do it yet. Why are you paying me? But I love them.
Yeah, so I just forwarded you my email address to send up, James, if you could.
Yeah, no, they're very good with it. Sometimes I'll just send you an email that doesn't actually make sense. But they're a good company to be sponsored by. I like Ridge.
I like them a lot.
I think
you better do because they're watching this right now with bated breath.
They also have good products.
Yeah,
the Ridge wallets are actually good.
This podcast isn't sponsored by them, but
I wish they were. I wish it was. I mean,
do you know what? So do I. If this podcast was sponsored by the Ridge Wallet, that would be a worthy sponsor.
Imagine how cool it'd be if we just go, yeah, this podcast is sponsored by. Can't think of anyone. To be honest, I don't really know anyone.
To chat absolute shit about your product on this podcast as a bit of a promotion thing, because why would you not want that? You can. Do we have a business email? I think we do.
Sure.
I just don't think it's been attached on the page. We can sort that out.
Yeah, 4pillarsinquiries@gmail, isn't it?
I am not a robot. I checked. Right, okay. Yeah, here we go. 4pillarsinquiries@gmail.com.
There you go.
If you know how to spell, that shouldn't be difficult. If you don't know how to spell, then check the About page. That's all I can say.
Sponsor us and we'll say nice things about you personally and your product.
We can say nice things about you, but
nice
there's every chance we'll bully you as well.
The one that reaches out. Graham from fucking, I don't know.
We'll say things. We'll say. We'll go around the circle.
From Stella Artois. Would you like to be sponsored by Stella?
This is the safe.
You know what?
You know what? I'd love to be sponsored by Stella.
Honestly, I would not want to be sponsored by Stella. That is like. You might as well be sponsored by Ubisoft on International Women's Day, I guess.
Oh,
that segue.
Look at that, Ethan. You've
done it. Let's do it. This is going to give you life energy.
Yeah, boy. All right.
I didn't realise.
All right, boys. So on International Women's Day, that happened very recently, which is a day all about lovely women that we love here.
I love women.
that so Ubisoft.
That's a weird way to say it.
Posted a what? There's nothing weird about it at all. You guys might not like women in the same way that I do. I think they're lovely people.
I love lovely women.
But anyway, so Ubisoft posted a tweet.
We've also got to talk about Burger King's thing as well. After
yeah, we can talk about Burger King. That's in time. Burger King. But yeah, so Ubisoft posted a tweet, right? I'm finding the tweet right this instant.
I'll come close to finding it in a second.
I'm scrolling like a madman.
I mean, Ubisoft only tweet when they want to get brownie points. So
here we go.
Life at Ubisoft. So they posted a tweet saying, "See how our studios and offices around the world are celebrating #International Women's Day." Now, first things first. Every single comment is, 99% of the comments are all about the sexual harassment allegations against Ubisoft and about how we don't know anything else. It's actually hilarious.
I love Amir's response.
What was Amir's response?
Okay, Ubisoft.
Oh, yeah.
I do find that to be really funny that Ubisoft would tweet this. I want to say that I knew that they were going to do this.
Yeah,
or something like
of
this
course,
on International Women's Day. Like, I woke up... it took me a minute to realise it was International Women's Day. I'm going to be honest. I don't know all these days off the top of my head. I'm glad I do now, because that's good. Like I said before, shout out to women, lovely stuff. But I knew they were going to do it, so I went to the Discord and went, you know what? I'm just waiting for Ubisoft to inevitably tweet something that is absolutely coated in hypocrisy. Yeah. And they have. There you go.
Yeah, they have.
See how our studios and offices around the world are celebrating International Women's Day.
I love how it's like they didn't just make a post for it. Like, they didn't just acknowledge it, but they got people from their offices to say good things about working at Ubisoft.
Yeah, no, it's a marketing. It's a marketing tactic.
Bad.
It's saving face for all the shit that they allowed to happen within their company. They're going, oh yeah, women love it here at Ubisoft. They fucking don't, do they? Though.
Yeah, I bet they do. I bet they love Ubisoft. I bet they love you.
They fucking don't, do they?
You certainly have an interesting way of celebrating women.
Honestly.
I'll be honest.
And obviously, if you don't know what we're talking about, you can go and watch the As Always podcast. We did an episode on that.
Yeah.
I don't even know what episode it was.
Clued up on what happened. Yeah, I don't remember the episode number either.
Just go and watch every episode
but
of
it's
the
got a
As
very
Always
somber-looking thumbnail with loads of profile
big
pictures
Ubisoft,
on it.
Yeah, big Ubisoft logo.
Yeah.
But it's a weird one because you've got like every single post here is talking about different studios and what they're doing for women. But what hasn't been said and what hasn't been talked about for coming up on a year now is what they're actually doing to, stop the systemic sexism and harassment that is running rampant in their company.
No idea.
That for decades has harmed women.
Right. Shall we go through some of the response?
Stopped video games from containing female characters at the helm as well. So, that would be nice to know. That would be a nice update to have, I think. So if Ubisoft could let us know, and maybe not at the start of a show that barely anyone's gonna watch, maybe
just have the balls to fucking acknowledge it
somewhere publicly, properly about something this important. A bunch of cunts.
Yeah, like,
that'd be
what
great.
are you doing?
What are they actually absolutely doing? Love the responses are just full of calling them out.
They really are. It's incredible.
Yeah. And no responses, obviously, because Ubisoft is...
I quoted it and said, we haven't forgotten, guys.
Yeah.
We haven't forgotten. I think James said this is embarrassing. Several people have responded with pictures of Ashraf Ismail and Andy and company.
Yeah,
I like the one of Ellie from The Last of Us, and the guy says, look at this scary female protagonist.
Yeah, I saw that one. That's funny.
Yeah, no, I love that. That is brilliant.
They're just getting clowned on, like, in their own
on their own post. Ubisoft hated women in the responses. It's weird.
Yeah.
There's just so much. There's just so many critical responses of people that are not buying this shite. That is truly brilliant.
Yeah, I'm glad they're not. I'm glad there's more people that are calling this out instead of just going, oh, thanks Ubisoft, thanks for being so inclusive,
for being an inclusive company. Ubisoft.
Why does that person have a lisp?
I don't know.
That's just they've got to have something wrong with them.
Yeah, people with speech impediments. I fucking hate them.
Yeah. Why do you like me? There's all sorts of shit in this.
Oh man, it's amazing. Literally every fucking comment. Ubisoft celebrating International Women's Day by constantly defending their rapists and taking no action to fire their employees who drugged and raped female staff.
God. How do they get away with everything they do? Like, I don't. Why do they have this free pass in the world? I don't understand it.
I guess that's the power that comes with having billions of dollars.
Yeah. That's actually true. I don't know why I even asked that question.
All I know is, like, they've done fuck all, and that's why they're not acknowledging it publicly.
Yeah, no, they can't.
They've internally done fuck all. They've just tried to put out a PR fire and address it as little as possible, and hope everyone just forgets about it and do nothing different. And at the end of the day, you know, Yves Guillemot needs to resign or be fired as the head of Ubisoft, because there's no fucking way this cunt didn't know the culture of his own company. In fact, I'm sure he fucking bred the culture of that company.
And if he didn't, then that's even worse. Well, not even worse, but
he's
if he didn't,
he's either incompetent or he's a piece of shit. And either way, he's
not a very good leader, is he?
This guy, and I fuck that company. I've not got a nice word to say about it until he's gone.
Yeah, until we get new management, new power in there, young blood in there that's actually going to look after their employees and cultivate safe environments for people that are literally working on their games for them. And, you know, because the developers are the real talent in these companies, and if they're not treated right, then what's the fucking point? Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. It's a corporate machine. Ubisoft has been a corporate machine for years. I think we should get Brett to change what he says at E3s in the future when they come back, inevitably. When
I love the 4 pillars.
Instead of going, "I love you, Yves," he needs to shout, "Resign, you piece of shit." I think that'd be.
And then he gets fucking taken out.
It's got a good ring to it, huh?
It has a nice ring to it, but
Brett's too nice.
He'd get removed for heckling.
He's too nice to say that. He's too kind.
Then CD Projekt Red needs to bring out Keanu Reeves to apologise for Cyberpunk for them, and he needs to get heckled, and then it will be okay.
He needs to get heckled. Keanu Reeves.
Well, no, the reason why I say that is because then it becomes okay to just heckle.
Yeah, exactly.
Because did you notice, right, that in previous years, when Brett shouted, "I love you, Yves," would not even acknowledge it. But the moment Keanu Reeves came up on the stage and said that breathtaking thing, and then he had to respond to that guy because, you know, he's just a nice guy. Then Yves was like, "Right, okay, I know what I have to do here." And you could see that click. You could see that click when
he was
Brett
like,
shouted, "I love you, Yves."
Keanu make money? I can be Keanu of Ubisoft.
I could be Keanu Reeves. Can you imagine Yves Guillemot as John Wick?
He's like
oh my god. It's just Yves Guillemot
wearing some like tightly fitted suit, and he's like doing flips and jumps and epic fucking reloads and shit.
You know what? That'll make me more uncomfortable than just pictures of Philip.
Well, I don't love Yves Guillemot, but he's a funny man to laugh at.
He's a strange guy, but I just want Brett to heckle him. It has to be Brett. It can't be anyone. If anyone else wants to do it, fair enough.
Brett dressed up in the Spider-Man costume as well.
That's brilliant.
He's got to wear the Spider-Man suit that he wore on that. Was
he
it stream?
shows up in the Spider-Man suit,
and he goes, "Yves, get off stage!" I don't know why he's Australian.
Resign, you piece of shit.
Oh man,
Brett just has the perfect voice for heckling.
He does.
As we've discovered by him sort of heckling, I guess.
Can you tell this podcast has a structure or not? Can you tell yet?
I don't think you can tell because we're just clever.
That's what we are.
We're so good at
I'm the clever one, as the comments have said.
What?
George is the chill one. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm the clever one.
I read that comment. What the fuck even is that?
Let me find it for you.
Do we have to?
Yeah.
I just want to find out which one Tyler is. Hang on.
Tyler is the ringleader or something, and when he's not here, To be fair, we handled it pretty well when Tyler absconded. We turned it into a joke.
That was gold.
We did our top
fucking
5
comedy.
game characters, which included Steve from Minecraft. We spoke at length about what's his name from GTA Vice City.
Tommy Vercetti.
Yes, I never played. I'm not a fan. I'm not huge on GTA. I've never played most of them. So there you go. Yeah, I just think I just think the comments on that last episode got unhinged.
Yeah, like some
really
people saying
did.
some
God,
fucking
fucking
dodgy shit.
Shit
Like,
show.
yeah, I think people just want to get on the actual comment section,
Which
so
is
they
why
start-
I'm reluctant to give them that platform. if you
Yeah.
understand.
We won't read comments out of people that are saying just weird shit because it's not even that funny. Like, people just say inflammatory
that they
shit,
don't
so then we go, "Oh, shut up!"
See, it's shit you can tell people don't believe.
Yeah,
They're just
yeah,
saying it to
100%.
be mean. It's not. It's
Literally.
It's not founded
They're
in
a
somebody's
lot of
belief
bullshit.
of anything. It's just, ooh, let's be mean.
Yeah, just
And
people in the
that's-
comments. We do draw a line with some comments. Like,
If it's
if
funny,
they're funny, that's fine.
great.
But if they're not, then we're not gonna fucking read them. So make them funny, cunts. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
make them funny. Stop calling me a nonce. You don't.
Yeah, what
know
the fuck
me.
is that about?
Stop calling me a nonce.
Who's calling you a nonce?
Well, every single comment is like, well, there's one comment in there that's really, I think it's kind of funny, but I've seen it so many times that I just look at it and go,
Just sigh,
it's top
yeah.
5 children in Fishy's basement. And the
Oh,
response
God,
to that
yeah, I
is,
saw that
which
one.
one? So apparently I have children in basements, and I also have multiple basements.
Do you even have a basement?
No,
There you
I don't
go.
have a basement.
That's
I
what
wish
someone
I
with a
did,
basement
because
would
then I
say.
would be able to keep children in it. But unfortunately, until then, I'm not a nonce.
Yeah.
So I find that to be really strange.
God, we talk about nonces a lot on this show, like a lot. Like it's
Fuck
like
yeah.
a very
Do
heavy
we talk
topic.
We
about it
needed to
a
get a
lot,
nonce
really?
on
Yeah,
one day.
it's like every episode we mention it.
Shall we get? We'll have a special guest episode where the 5th pillar is a nonce.
We'll get Jimmy Savalon. Oh, he's dead. Who can we get
yeah.
on?
Oh, what?
It's like a
Big,
nonce.
big
the
flaw
bald,
in
the
that
bald
plan.
nonce from the viral video.
Ah, yeah, the one that's
The
like.
goblin nonce.
Oh, I like that one. That one's fucking funny when he's like, "Oh, Stan said she was 18 on the profile," and he has like a tantrum because he's like got the mental age of like a child, and he's like flapping his arms
Nonce hunters,
around.
I'm not a huge fan of nonce hunters. Not because the people on there aren't nonces, but because, well, they're not an authority. I find it so weird that they're
I
just
love the
getting
English
about
ones.
doing that.
Like
I find-
it's
love it 'cause
legal.
it's so
It is a legal
funny.
practice. Most people probably
depends on
don't
how you
know
do
what
it.
they're doing. Like you
Depends
have
on how
to.
you do it, I guess.
You have to correctly do it. You have to look
there are
after
some-
the person.
There are some scenarios where it's not necessarily illegal. It's just perhaps a little bit, a little bit teetering on vigilantism. You know.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll care more about nonces than I do about vigilantes that are catching. Well, I don't.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just saying that I could never be a nonce hunter.
I'd get scared. I'd get scared.
Yeah, I'd be scared. I'd
be really
like,
anxious.
I don't like it.
I'd be really anxious. I'd be like, I'm gonna have to shout at someone in like 5 minutes, man. What the fuck? Because that's what they do. They go, "What the fuck are you doing?"
You came here to meet this little child. What do you have to say for yourself?
Sometimes you just have to question the process a little bit as well, though, because they have gotten it wrong in the past, and
Yeah.
it becomes a bit of an issue of, great, but I don't know. Surely that information could be passed on to the authorities or something
They
like
do. The videos are basically them calling the police and then waiting for the police. And sometimes the police can take like hours, so they're waiting.
that. Sometimes
the
the police
entire
can take a
time.
whole week to show up.
They're just streaming for a week,
That's
shouting at this
true.
nonce for a week straight.
You're
You're
a
just
piece
sitting
of
on their
shit.
doorstep,
Touch
fucking
kid.
starving.
You disgusting.
Come on, mate.
animal.
My neighbours are gonna hear.
Yeah,
Yeah, we should have thought of that before you touched the girl.
Oh, why are you doing this to me? Me? I'm not fucking doing this to you. You fucking did this to yourself, mate.
I love
Such a
nonsense.
classic.
What's happening right now? This is
We're talking about
They're
nonce
Australian.
hunting is
No,
harder.
I've
Stop.
seen Australian nonce hunting videos. They're even better. They're actually great, to be honest. There's some fucking brilliant ones there.
I've seen one of those. It was really good. He goes up and he like goes up to this guy and they're having this conversation. He's like, no, please don't call the police. It's just the same voice I do for every Australian. But he sounded like that.
I'm just
Don't do it to
here
mine.
trying to chuck a dart, mate. Stop it, mate.
Please don't do it to me.
Just trying to
Fucking
sink
hell.
some
Really
piss
sad.
with a minor.
Oh,
Listen,
fucking
boys. I promise you I'm not
Christ.
a nonce.
We should do a nonce hunting video. The 4 pillars go
Yeah, the
nonce
4
hunting.
pillars, and we just like berate this man.
Yeah, we stand there and we
hell.
just
Rate this man.
we just shout at him for a
Yeah.
bit. And everyone goes, this is amazing.
You got fucking viewers watching you right now, yeah? The 4 pillars community's watching you right now.
Say hello to the 4 pillars
Say hello to
community Discord,
Mario
mate.
5380.
No, don't say hello to our Discord. Jesus Christ, that's dangerous.
It's
Oh
terrible.
yeah, no, don't introduce them to the Discord. There's too many miners over there.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
love it.
Oh,
They'll
God.
look at it. They'll
Coal
look at,
miners.
Hey!
The coal
times with the boys.
Yeah, the boys.
That's where I am right now. I'm recording it from the coal
Rest in
mines.
peace, Harambe. It's fine.
Oh,
What?
That was just so out of nowhere.
What?
That
he's
was
gonna
just so
sit
out-
it.
What?
We knew it was going to happen. We knew
Dicks
one of
out
these
for
days. you'd bring it
Harambe.
up.
I forgot. Every 2 weeks my mind resets, so I completely forgot that's something that he's gonna do. Like
Every 2 weeks, my
podcast.
mind resets when I forget about Harambe.
Yeah, exactly.
And then,
Just wanted
then
to
some
remind
muppet comes along and reminds me. This time along, it was fucking Tyler.
Yeah, man.
That is that is the absolute. That is the last thing I expected.
I'm gonna have to stay
Yeah,
strong
I'm
for the rest of this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna need
Just,
to drink Stella and then start to find someone to beat. You see,
Yeah.
drinking Stella is a bit of a snooker in when you're single, boys, because there's no one.
There's no one to beat.
Yeah, exactly. They love Stella at Ubisoft, which is
Oh god, yeah, they've got tanks of
They
it
do.
in the fucking
which
back offices.
makes a lot of sense. They probably just have like loads of fridges which you open up and it's just Stella. It rolls out at you. It's like bam,
Cans,
Stella. It's like,
bottles.
And
okay.
plenty
Lots of
of washing machines for them to put cats in and stuff.
Yeah, washing machines live longer with cats. Did you not hear?
Oh my god, it's a new type of washing up tablet, isn't it? It's fucking cat.
It's not funny, but it is.
I just find that to be such an absurd thing to hear about.
Oh god.
The cats. Let's not go down that route again. We've done it.
We
a
never
million
talked
times.
about the Burger King situation.
We need to
completely
talk about
went off
Burger
kilter with that.
We need to talk about Burger King.
That shit was so funny.
It was a marketing stunt to the extreme. Like, you know,
hilarious,
right? When you
clever.
tweet, how many and you tweet a thread, how many people will respond to the first tweet? Rather than
Most
the full
people,
thing?
yeah.
Right, there you
the
go.
Second,
That's the
third
thought
tweets
process.
Have much less
Understand-
engagement.
Understand how Twitter works, and then explain to me the thought process of Burger King. They now deleted the tweet, but they tweeted a full
deleted it.
thread about you know, obviously the ratio of men to women in you know, in positions like being a chef and etc. So it's obviously women can do whatever they want, but what they said to open it was, and you can't make this shit up. They said women belong in the kitchen.
Crazy.
Now look,
That is the most
brilliant.
absurd marketing stunt I've ever seen.
It's 2021.
I laughed initially because I knew what they were trying to do.
We're not cavemen.
I laughed initially because I knew what they were trying to do. And the response was that people were just like, "What the fuck, Burger King?"
Yeah,
Some of the responses
so
were just
dumb.
gifs of people looking shocked. And
I think it's amazing.
I
I think
agree.
it's the
I
best
did not
shit.
expect to see that on
Because-
International Women's Day.
Because
Yeah,
because
so bad.
obviously right,
They're
this
playing
the
on
marketing
inflammatory
team,
bait.
like there was obviously a conversation had. Like people are saying like, oh, how did this even get through? And it's like, well, obviously they knew this would happen. That's why they
It's
did
a
it in
marketing
the first place.
stunt.
They
It's fine.
100% knew people are going to get so pissed about this. And what is everyone going to be talking about on International Women's Day? They're not going to talk
Burger
about
King.
women. They're going to be talking about Burger King. It's fucking
Yeah.
brilliant marketing. It's a bit cunty maybe.
It
but I
was.
think
It was.
It's
If
incredible
you saw
marketing.
the likes, retweets, and etc., it did work. It worked.
Burger King was
It was.
trending
It got.
on
It got
fucking
that.
International
I don't know
Women's
why. I wasn't necessarily. I looked at that and went, I wouldn't. But okay. I knew that the intent behind it was not necessarily to be like, oh, women belong in the kitchen. Get back in the kitchen, Sarah. No,
Sarah.
the intent was, I don't know any Sarahs, by the way. That was just me using a name off the top of my head. If you want me to start
Sarahs
using the
don't
names of
belong in
women
the
I know,
kitchen.
that's a problem.
Specifically Sarah's, you know.
I refer to every woman that I know as David, and
That's
is
right.
it.
Sarah belongs in the STEM fields. That's,
Yeah, women belong in the fucking forge making weapons.
yeah.
The whole
Can I
point
read
of,
out their apology tweet because it's funny?
Did they actually put
Yeah,
the
They
yeah,
apologise.
Oh,
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
wait. Did they start it with fucking "We hear you loud and clear" or something like that?
No, you don't. You're a
Fucking
company.
They did.
Of
We
course,
hear
did
you.
you not hear?
Yes.
We got our initial tweet wrong and we're sorry. Our aim was to draw attention to the fact that only 20% of professional chefs in UK kitchens are women, and to help change that by awarding culinary scholarships, we will do better next time. We decided to delete the original tweet after our apology. It was brought to our attention that there were abusive comments in the thread, and we don't want to leave the space open for that. What does that last bit mean? There are abusive comments in the thread. Yeah, towards you. We don't want to leave the
Also-
space open for criticism for us. That'd be terrible.
There's abusive comments in response to this, and
Yeah,
you're
it's
going to
not
leave
just
the
people
space open
abusing
for
each
that.
other. Well, it probably was
No, the
at
whole
first,
point
Twitter.
is people would read that initial tweet and agree with it. That's what they mean. And it's that's not what we want. That's not the message we want to convey. And that's fair enough. But we hear you. Do you? You're Burger King.
I love that. I love we hear you.
You shouldn't care if we can hear you or not.
It's my favourite.
That's what Ubisoft should say.
Ubisoft
come out
gets
and go,
called out
for
raping, and they go, "We hear you loud and clear. We got this one wrong, guys.
We hear you loud and clear. We made a mistake this one time."
Yeah, no, it's one of the things. You make a mistake, never start a tweet with "We hear you."
Yeah,
no, I hate it.
That's horrible.
Don't do that.
That means we're not listening to you, but the PR department says it will be really good for us.
It means, look at all these numbers that came up, and we've noticed it on our social media.
Do you know how many Whoppers we sold yesterday? Do you?
Yeah, big dirty Whoppers.
That's what they want to say.
Not made by women either.
Only 20%
not made by fucking.
Do
you know what? There's so many women at the local
only
Burger King
20% of Whoppers are made by women.
You know,
Wait, what?
That is a tragedy.
We had Burger King yesterday.
Did you see that Breaking Bad meme that came out of it? That
greasy.
gave me a good fucking laugh.
What was it?
What was that?
It was. Oh my god! Hang on, I'll find it. I'll put it in the chat. It's fucking hilarious. I don't know why. But it was off the
Skype
Burger
exists.
King one.
Right.
It was off the It was off the
original
Burger King.
post.
No, it was So it was a meme about the burger. Here we go. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna retweet it right now.
Okay.
Just so you can see it.
I'm waiting for it.
Okay, I've retweeted it.
Cool. I'm gonna go to your Twitter.
Sorry, that tweet has been deleted. What the fuck?
Oh shit! Can we not see it?
No, I'll send you
Is it
the
gone
link.
forever?
Hang on.
Cool.
Try the mic. Okay. No. Right.
Hey, man,
There we go.
Oh, it's
So
Skype.
so for those who don't know, I mean, it'll be up on screen, I assume.
Well, yeah, depends on that. Oh
Jesse
my
and
god.
Walter talking to each other. Jesse goes, "Women belong in the kitchen." What? You know, like, if they want to, of course, yet only 20% of chefs are women. We're on a mission to change the gender ratio in the restaurant industry, empowering women employees with the opportunity to pursue a culinary. And then Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know why. I thought it was so
Jesse,
funny.
what the fuck
That's
are you
great.
talking about, lad? You
I
just
love
chatting dribble.
I love that, honestly. Good Breaking Bad memes. There's some good Breaking Bad memes that have been surfacing recently.
Yeah,
Like
they're
I've been seeing a lot
making
more of it,
resurgence.
which I'm happy
I
with
like
because
it.
it feels like I'm back in like 2015 again.
Oh, blimey.
I've got to say, did you see that post that Eddie quoted about WandaVision and CGI?
Oh yeah, what the
Oh,
fuck?
At the exact same time.
No, it's funny because it's not CGI, it's a green screen with
It's literally
footage
a
in the
green
background.
screen, yeah.
It's like
It's
people
like-
don't know what fucking CGI
Let me find
is.
it because it's really fucking funny.
It's so dumb.
It's the funniest thing I've seen in a little while because I was looking at it and go, that's not CGI. So I don't want any of you to say that WandaVision had bad CGI after this, and it's just a green screen.
It's just Elizabeth Olsen on a
Okay,
green
first
screen.
things first. I don't think WandaVision had bad CGI.
It did in certain points, like the Vision fight was shit. It looked really bad.
Well, you gotta, in the end of the day...
And when the
there's
hex was
something.
opening, but other than that, like it looked pretty
Yeah.
fucking good.
It mostly
man.
looked pretty
Yeah, but that's not CGI.
It is a
That's a
TV
real.
show.
That's a real background that's just been recorded
Yeah,
elsewhere.
exactly. It's so
And then-
stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I posted my tweet that said, I don't want any of you to say that Horsey and Fox had bad CGI after this. And it's just the first image is us on a fucking shit-looking green screen, and then the second one is the green screen not turned on.
Oh yeah, Horsey and Fox does have some pretty good CGI though. Like I'm not gonna lie, we
does
put a
have
lot
some
of
good
budget
CGI.
into the Horsey and Fox.
My background is CGI.
Yeah,
you know
right
what?
now.
I wish I could say that, but that'd be a lie. And that's like Ubisoft supporting women on International Women's Day.
Wait,
Bollocks.
another jab at Ubisoft.
Let's
yeah,
go.
boy.
Yeah, unfortunately, I could jab at Ubisoft all day. It's just how it is. They're
Also,
a bit
for
of
the viewers, if you want more WandaVision chat, you can go and watch Streamcast. I was on the last episode, so it makes it
you can.
even better. You know?
Go check all
Yeah.
those out. They're all out. What are they doing tomorrow?
Tyler's going,
well,
aren't you?
Yes. So I mean, I'm going to be on, I believe, every episode for the next 7 weeks.
Whoa!
So
That's gonna be sick.
Too many.
because obviously, and then I'll probably take a solid year off before I join them on anything.
Yeah, you
but-
can't fucking have too much Eddie and Sheps. Just kill yourself, man.
No, I want it in my life. But obviously, I'm pretty known in the community as the Captain America guy. Cap's
Yeah.
my boy. Sam and Bucky, they're my fucking boys. This is the thing I've been most excited about in terms of games, movies, shows, anything for the past 18 months is Falcon Winter Soldier. So I'm here for it.
Yeah.
We're doing like a preview episode of Streamcast in this off week. Just giving our theories and predictions of Falcon Winter Soldier from what we know, what we've heard of the initial reactions from reviewers, plus all the trailers and clips that have come out, and what we expect from the first episode and moving forward. And then for the 6 episodes, obviously, of the show. So I can't wait. I'm buzzing about Falcon Winter Soldier. So that's what Eddie Sheps and myself will be talking about. So I'll be there. I'll be there every week to talk about Falcon Winter Soldier.
That's gonna be cool.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I can't fucking wait.
It's gonna be great.
I need to make sure to keep up with the episodes of Falcon and Winter Soldier, unlike I did with WandaVision, where I just let it all build up and bulk watched it. Because I like watching Streamcast in between episodes. It's actually a really good way to split it up and sort of collect your thoughts after a crazy episode.
I like that.
Yeah, it's a great show. I love Streamcast.
Streamcast is good. It's good. It's good to have. I like having it there. It's good fun.
Yeah, it's fucking it's good time.
Good old classic Streamcast, quality stuff.
Big fan.
Run by Eddie and Sheps,
who have great chemistry.
Sadly, great chemistry.
If you haven't watched it already,
they love to chat. They hate us. They hate us deep down.
Yeah, they do. They hate being our bitches on this platform, but they got to deal with it.
Yeah, that's how it's got to be. If they want to make it anywhere, that's what they've got to do to get by, and that's all right.
Jesus.
They use their talent for money, and
Exploit
they
them,
get some numbers off the back of it.
Yeah, exactly.
But Sheps loves the back end of stuff. Like, he loves analytics and stuff. So just put some green numbers in front of his face, and it's just he's occupied.
He loves a back end.
Yeah.
To anyone who loves analytics, allow me to introduce you to the early months of the year. Horrible analytics. Just don't look at them. I haven't looked
Top
at
5 times the analytics were too much for me to handle.
Top 5 times the analytics came out of my back end.
Oh my god. Were you there, George, last night when not Robin, Josh sent me a clip from Robin's new video, an audio clip?
No, I wasn't there. What, in the
Ethan, were
Elvis
you
stream?
there?
I might have been.
You gonna ask me if I was there, James, or are you just gonna leave
You
me
weren't
out
there. I know you weren't there, Tyler. I don't even know if you know what happened.
I was there for most
No,
of the
you
stream,
weren't.
besides from one part at the start, about the first hour, because I went out for a nice drive with a bit of Tesco in the middle. It was a night out to Tesco.
Lovely.
It was good fun. Just went shop basically, and had a nice drive in the meantime. It was good fun.
Yeah.
Got me out of the house, got my head in the right place.
Yeah.
But beyond that, I was there for the entire thing, and I watched it descend into fucking chaos. And I must say,
chaos.
you have about a sip of wine, and then you just become the most unhinged version of yourself that you've ever.
Yeah,
I like it. I like
Is that stream still up
loose.
on Elvis Twitch?
It is on Twitch, yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, it's honestly quite fascinating how quickly you click and go, I don't give a fuck anymore.
There's so many clips on there.
I don't give a fuck anymore.
I'm
Let's do
Shadow the
this.
Hedgehog when he removes the rings from his arms when I have any alcohol.
Unlimited power.
It's amazing. But yeah, so
I'm
Josh sent me this clip and it fucking cracked me up because it's out of context and it's Robin. Hang on, let me play it for you now. It's so fucking.
Are we
funny.
allowed to play this?
Yeah, no, it's 3 seconds. It's just a dumb out of context clip. And Josh gave it to me, so it's his fault. But it's
Josh,
just listen to
you've
it.
done it again.
This is terrific. Here it
I'm
is.
happy. I'm excited.
Squeeze that towel. Give it everything you've got.
Is he talking about stocks?
I have no idea, but I love it.
Squeeze the towel.
Imagine if he's talking about
Squeeze the
stocks.
towel. Give it everything you've got. It's the best thing.
That's a really good impression. What the fuck?
Dude, no, George, he's getting really good at it. It's disturbing me. He's been practicing.
It's the
Next
thing that
time we
James
have Robin
does.
on, I'm
Like
gonna
if he
do
wants
it.
to, if he wants to laugh at your expense, he'll just practice
man.
your
Yeah,
voice.
exactly. Be a perfect rendition of you, and he'll just imitate you saying dumb shit.
Oh man, it's what I love doing. I love imitating like random people. It's so much fun.
Oh god. That's
They're not that
hilarious,
random, are
man.
they? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? People that I know.
I mean, your Raptor is a bit random. Like, I don't know how we even stumbled across him. To be
Well,
honest.
basically,
Do you remember when he got really mad at you?
he got really
George,
mad.
That's what
at
happened.
you.
It was that
I
weird
made
beard.
a fucking
Yeah.
video about like a money
Like an
making
outfit
method in
in-
Origins, and he was like,
in Origins.
"You got to give
It
me
was the
credit
Trials
for
of the
this."
Gods.
Yeah, no, that
It
was
the
years
Trials
and
of the
years
Gods
ago,
leak,
and
Nah,
it's
it wasn't Trials of the Gods.
2017.
It was
That's how that started.
It was how to make unlimited money and unlimited hacker chests in Assassin's Creed Origins, and the thumbnail was like a picture of me with the fucking flaming staff, wearing like the Isu armor with like items like floating next to my head, like glowing gold. Like it's such an ugly thumbnail.
That's so epic.
It's got like 700, 800,000 views or something mental like that. Like,
Jesus
fucking love it, love it. Yeah, and it was all thanks to your Raptor because it was his actually
now we fucking
his
love him.
idea.
It's weird. It started out as a weird little feud in 2017, but now I think we get on quite well.
Yeah, people used to go, stop bullying him. Stop bullying your Raptor.
Oh yeah, that was the meme, wasn't it? Because it was, what did he said? Any bullying is not okay, or something like that. It was something like really aggressive, and it just made us laugh a lot. We love it now.
So nothing wrong with saying any bullying is not okay. It's just a case of I don't know the guy. I didn't know the guy then. I don't know the guy particularly well now. I don't know where your impressions came from either. It just sort of happened.
Out of our asses.
Like,
so good.
all right, okay, and let's go. You know, I thought that was funny, and then sort of just chilled.
And now we've formed a semi-working relationship with him, and
we think we're closer to him than we are because I do his voice all the time.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, I almost think you are your Raptor.
He knows of us. So that's probably
all right. So I'm here on the podcast. Sorry, I'm late, guys.
Yeah, I think we speak about him more than he speaks about us.
Do you reckon he does lasers impressions behind closed doors?
I fucking hope so.
And it's perfect. Like it's exact.
It just sounds exactly like me. Yeah, that'd be terrific.
He just sits down and says something that only you'd say.
Oh god.
It's just this game is shit. That's what he sits down and just says it like that, and then
Odyssey is shit.
Exactly like me.
This game is shit.
Odyssey broke.
That's exactly what James sounds like. James always speaks in a Russian accent. Also,
yeah, James has been practicing that fucking Robin voice, and it creeps me out.
Oh god, it's so good. What the fuck?
Uncharted 4 is the best game. It made me so rock hard.
I like the open world games.
Makes my life better. Oh yeah, that's a good one as well, isn't it?
I like that one. Brother, there is a spider in the microwave.
Spider in the microwave, brother. We've got to turn it up to maximum heat, otherwise the spider's gonna multiply.
Hello there, Sith Lords.
Hey there, fellow Jedi Knights and Sith Lords.
I love it.
I don't like that.
I love both of them. I wish that channel, was it called Robbie and Ryan?
Robbie and Ryan, yeah.
I wish that channel was still up because it was so fucking funny. Centipede infestation on back.
That was the worst shit. The worst videos, man. So bad.
Yeah,
but Spider-Man and Elsa fight spiders.
Yeah, but you got to understand in some way they were algorithm machines.
Oh, they were. Oh, there's a video here 3 years ago.
Make sense, but it was.
Robbie and Ryan must be stopped. It's like a commentary video.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Robbie and Ryan must be stopped. Like there is a spider in their microwave.
Brother, we are making far too much money.
They have violated the sanctity of microwaves everywhere. Stop them. I don't understand that. I don't understand the whole I guess it doesn't really matter if I do or don't understand the concept of just commentary just going, this channel must be stopped. Because why do we care?
Got to bring change to the platform. You got
the same respect, I talk about how Ubisoft games make me very sad.
Yeah, that's true. Like we talk about such abstract topics as it is. We have no fucking place to criticize other people's content.
Exactly. I don't want to. I don't want to. But people criticize. But criticizing content of people criticizing content for the sake of just chatting shit about that particular.
It's because it's an algorithm money machine, isn't it?
It's an odd cycle.
Drama's always been a really good way of making money on YouTube.
It has been, which is exactly why I want to knock James out.
Yeah, I was about to say, I really want to just smash everyone's heads in it right now.
Can you do a boxing match on the next Forcing box stream? Just stand across the room from each other and start punching. Because I would
me and James haven't fought in many, many years. We hung up our gloves a long time ago.
Can we do a 4 pillars flighting tournament?
Did you say flighting tournament?
We're all going to raise our charisma skill so we can access the canon dialogue options.
Do you
get if I'm going to roast somebody, there can't be cameras or microphones anywhere nearby because I will say something that would get me arrested.
It's got to rhyme though. You remember, it's got to rhyme. It's got to be the right amount of syllables. It's got to be epic Viking swag.
So I would say, I don't know. There was that one time that Super Rebel tried to have a rap battle with me on podcast.
Oh,
what did you say?
God.
Fuck you, James.
He tried to flight me.
Yeah, James. So James. We're gonna do some. We're gonna get free money in games in this free game. We're gonna do a rapping contest now. I don't know. I can't believe that exists.
what a guy Super Rebel is.
We have such a quality YouTube history with so many gamers.
Yeah, honestly, it's too many gamers.
Oh, it's so terrific.
Do you remember, James? This is a this is a really fucking niche from memory. But
Yeah.
do you remember Explosive Pony?
Oh, of course, I remember
Who's that?
Explosive Pony.
It was this
Who's
guy that me and James used to do Minecraft videos with, and he'd always fucking just be really vulgar. Like I was probably like
He'd always
11
call
at
you
the
a
time.
lesbian.
Yeah, he
That's
always
his-
called me a
his
lesbian
favourite
for
thing,
some
yeah.
reason. He was
Hey
like,
guys,
oh,
Explosive Pony here.
and he
He's
you know the
on.
big trees.
Please
The
tell
big-
me he actually had that accent.
I can picture
Oh, he
him.
did.
I
Yeah,
can
he did.
picture him from
Where is he
James's
from?
voice of him.
I don't know where he's from, but he had that accent, and he had like a My Little Pony profile picture because he was a fucking
He did,
dickhead.
Well, by the sounds of it, he
And he
sounds
used
like
to-
He was a
a,
brony.
by the sounds
Yeah.
of
Have a little
James's
dynamite on
impression,
it.
maybe he was from Yorkshire.
And he
That's
used to go, "Oh,
somewhere
you're
around
lesbian,"
there.
and like,
Yeah, you would say that all
Nah, he
the
was not from
time.
Yorkshire.
and like when he'd grow a
I
tree
don't
in the
know why
wrong
I find
place.
that so funny. He just call you a lesbian.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I don't know why. Like 11-year-old me, like it's like
You call
a
her
kid,
a
like,
lesbian.
you call me a lesbian.
It just makes no sense.
We,
You know what I mean?
we used to know a lot of people, right? Do you- on the old days of Kilconnor Club, right? We had I called Joe.
Hang on, you can't keep going. You've got to stop. You've got to stop.
Fucking losing it.
I'm fucking dying.
Tyler.
Explosive Pony.
George
Oh, there
is
you go,
like-
okay.
I love Explosive Pony here on the channel. Does he still have a channel?
George looks like a fetus. George looks like a fetus, and he's got this man with a.
I'd say he was about 13. He was about 13.
He was like my age, I think,
Yeah,
at the time.
13,
He was like
okay,
14.
maybe
but-
it's
You look
15.
like a lesbian. What the fuck?
We had
Honestly,
a
if I
habit
was
of-
11 and
Oh
someone said
my
that to me, I'd
god!
be
I
like, yeah.
found him!
Oh my god! Really?
He doesn't have any videos, but there's his channel.
No, send
Why
the
is
link,
he-
please. Holy fuck! There's the profile
A 13-year-old gamer that just
Oh my
just
god.
having
that
fun
is-
dating
13. He
videos.
was.
I'm gonna be honest.
Right.
I don't know what leg this guy's standing on because that profile picture screams fucking nonce.
Yeah, what's he
Um,
doing, man?
Twitter
He's
still
the fucking
exists.
who's the fucking lesbian now? Dickhead.
Who's the
All
fucking
these years of
lesbian now?
All these years of adverse relations, and
Look
all
you.
you've ever wanted is to call Explosive Pony a
You got
lesbian.
51 subscribers.
Thing
You
I've
shit.
ever heard. It's the stupidest thing I've
Oh
ever heard.
man.
13-year-old gamer. he's
Do the
he's
impression
eternally
again.
13.
I'm
the
Explosive
impression
Pony.
again,
You're a
James.
fucking lesbian.
He's
got-
13 forever, guys.
Why was he?
Hey
called
guys,
a lesbian?
Explosive
Like,
Pony
he
here.
hasn't tweeted since
fucking
2013,
lesbians.
but he's still 13.
He used
It
to,
has
like,
been
grow
We made
trees
videos
on
together.
Minecraft and call them gypsy trees, which didn't make any sense. I don't know what that means. You just go, "Oh, I just grew a fucking gypsy tree." I remember that specifically, and I never knew what the fuck. It meant.
Oh,
Such
It
a
meant
weird
I live in
little
a
guy.
caravan and love
that
ponies.
was such an aggressive laugh I just had at that. That was fucking awesome.
I don't know if
Oh.
aggressive
I
is
was
the word I'd use, but you were completely
howling.
disarmed.
I was gone. I was somewhere else for a while. That was
love that,
fucking
man.
mental.
Oh man, I
I'm
can't
glad
believe we used to
Vaughn and
collab
James
with
is-
these people.
Yeah, we used to
Well,
collab
yeah, no,
with
there's some proper not rights in your history, James. I'm gonna be honest.
Mega
The one that I
Hypernova.
remember, that's the one, fucking Mega Hypernova. My god.
I have heard of this guy.
My god. Now, it's funny because he had this goal, right, and he never did anything with it or went anywhere because I mean,
He's shit
he
and
was a
untalented.
cunt. He was an absolute cunt.
Yeah.
But he wanted this goal, like he wanted for me and George to team up with him, and we'd be like the next IGN or the next Machinima, or like we'd start a network of shows and everything, and
Yeah.
do all
Yeah,
these
like
like
Media
exactly what we're
empire.
doing
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
exactly
Which is
what we're
the
doing now.
full
Yeah.
Salty now.
And it was mental. We had such a weird working relationship. Like he was like, I mean, he was young. But he like seemed like such a fucking old person. He was like, he must have been like 16.
Yeah.
I think I was 14 or something.
I was like 11, 10 still.
Nuts.
So I'm
And
always
we-
11 in these stories.
He wanted me to make. So I
You've
used to
never
make
not been
intros
11.
for people, right, using Cinema 4D, and he wanted me to make him an intro, and I spent so fucking long working with this guy trying to get this intro right. Bearing in mind, I'm 14. Like I'm not that good with the software. I just kind of make shit intros, and people go, "Oh, thanks, mate."
Yeah.
But like he wanted some professional stuff, and he got so pissed off that I was like, I can't work with this fucking guy anymore.
Yeah.
I remember,
Wait, he goes,
I
"Why
remember
do you get pissed
blocking
off?"
him everywhere. What'd you say?
Why do you get pissed off?
because I couldn't get it right. I couldn't do the thing that he wanted me to do.
Yeah, it was a really complicated intro he wanted, like Cinema 4D 3D
so
like title intro. And James is like obviously 14, has only just fucking downloaded Cinema 4D, and he was just working him like a fucking workhorse.
Yeah, and so I blocked him everywhere and just sent him an email just saying like, look, I don't want to work with you anymore. I want to focus on my own channel. Bye. And he sent me his reply was really mad, but then I just ignored him forever.
I wish you could find the reply because like fucking hell, man.
Is it like super aggressive?
I do have a distinct memory one. This is just to get a gauge of what it could be. I remember him saying once, "Do you ever want to just stab someone in the eye with a pencil?"
Oh, I remember that. And it sounded just like that too.
Yeah,
that's an American for you.
You know?
Yeah, that's America. That sounds about right.
He was just said, "Do you ever get so mad that you want to stab someone in the eye with a pencil?"
Stab someone in the eye with a pencil.
Yeah.
No, I don't. No, please, fuck off, Geralt.
Didn't he message you a few years ago, James?
He did. I got in contact with him somehow. He messaged me on Facebook, and was like was just talking to me. And I remember the one thing he said. It was so fucking arrogant. It was when I just hit like something like 8,000 subscribers. Right? He never surpassed 150. And he goes to me. He was because I put him on a call. Me and Luke were on a call, and I invited him to because I was like, oh, this would be fucking funny. Talk to this guy from the YouTube past.
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, I saw you just hit 8,000 subscribers. Yeah, you know, I probably would have done the same, but I couldn't get my Elgato to work. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That's
a temporary. You probably would have hit 8,000 subscribers. The Elgato not working was what stopped you. I'm sure.
His Elgato wasn't working
I hear you hit
5 years.
150,000 subscribers. I could do the same, but I was in the shower. You might as well be saying that.
Yeah, I was in the shower for the last like 10 years.
You know, I was in the shower, couldn't manage. Can't be asked doing it now.
I hope he's watching this right now because we have a network now.
That's such a shit excuse for a roadblock, just to trivialize somebody else's success.
Yeah, but obviously he's obviously a narcissist. Like,
he's either a narcissist or he's a fucking idiot. I mean,
he used to say, because it was just when the new next gen consoles came out, so Xbox One, PS4, and he kept saying, like, we were just talking about, I don't know, we were just talking about games and stuff, and he just goes, he's like, now, here's my opinion as someone who owns both systems. And he kept saying it over and over again.
Both systems.
And it was like, he's just bragging that he owns both. Yeah. That's what he was doing. Yeah. It was so weird.
It's people like that fucking piss me off. Just like, at least be open with your brags or don't do it at all. Because it's, don't be a pussy about it.
I kind of find it just funny. I just let these people just chat as much drivel as they fucking want. And then I'll wait for the perfect moment to call them a dickhead.
Like a Four Pillars podcast episode. That's the perfect moment.
I love calling people dickheads when they're dickheads. You know what I mean? I like to look at
that's what actual comments is for.
I like to look someone in the eyes and say you're a muppet. You know, there's nothing more awesome feeling than going, right, this guy's a muppet. I'm gonna call him a muppet to his face, and he's gonna do nothing.
You fucking muppet.
That's the best thing.
Okay, George, that was creepy.
As somebody who owns who owns two eyes. And I can see Muppets very easily.
I know this was his reply. I've just found it. I've literally just found it.
Yes.
Let's give this a read. Be sure to send a screenshot so I can put it on the screen.
Yes.
Oh yeah, hang on. You have to blur a bunch of shit, but
well, I'll just do that before I put it on. Yeah.
Hang on. I'll screenshot it so it goes like bottom to top. But so I sent this on the 31st of August 2011.
God.
Fuck me.
10 years ago.
Almost 10 years ago. Yeah, a decade ago.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's mental. And
that's
I go,
more than mental, that.
This is such broken English. I go, well, everything that I've been doing for your channel, I'm going to have to stop because it's taking up all my time and I really want to work on my own channel and not as much on yours. But my brother said he will do all the walkthroughs and videos and I would occasionally do some videos with you, but I really do want to work on my main account more, so I won't be doing any more walkthroughs for your channel. Long in Fox will take over. I hope you understand.
I didn't know, did I? You got left in the fucking dirt.
That's just classic George, though.
Kid.
That's classic George. Like, George, you are the same now as you were then. Just I'm not gonna do that.
Nah, fuck that.
And then his response was just ... Seriously, can we at least finish Saints Row 2? And then my response to that was, Eid will take over. He is really enthusiastic about it.
Was I? What the fuck? I don't remember ever being enthusiastic about it. You said it to Mega Hypernova.
And then he goes. Then he responded to that and said, "I hate when people promise to do something with me and then they go back on their word. And out of all people, I thought you were different.
Just like
I still don't understand why we can't finish
that's
Saints
a
Row
red
2."
flag. That's several red flags. That's just that. Well, I mean, it's a kid.
It's weird.
One,
like I remember being a kid and being like,
right,
this guy, like being genuinely like scared to send the email because I was like, I don't want this guy to be like mad. Like he's got so many more subscribers than me. Like, yeah. And then I said back, we can, but Long-Eared will do it. I still want to make some videos for you, but yeah, Long-Eared will. That was what I said. Doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, the verdict Mega hyping over is we don't want to work with you, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think I have some pictures of the intro I made for him. Oh, I fucking do. I sent them as attachments in these emails.
How the fuck do you find this stuff?
It's in my old email account.
Man. This is amazing.
Let me screenshot
this is pre-4.
I don't think there's ever been a point in my life where I haven't, where I haven't been like, right, okay, if I really want to, I could tell this guy to fuck off and I'll film nothing for it.
Honestly,
if someone really gets on my nerves, I'll tell them to fuck off and that'll be the end of it.
Me and James used to be very timid lads. Like, I'd do it now.
No, I understand that.
I
understand that. To a degree, I guess similar. Like, as a kid, I never really wanted to upset people. But if I ever had to, I don't think it was ever a problem for me to do it.
If you ever had to, you relished in it.
I relished in combat. I relished in the art of combat me. No, but I love telling people to fuck off sometimes. You know what I mean?
Email me sending a picture of an anime fox because I'm trying to make a thing. Gamervid Saints. Oh my! I have videos and everything.
What, like the Saints Row intro?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! I've got all this old shit.
To add a bit of context to it, this guy wanted an intro, like a separate themed intro for each series he was doing. So for Saints Row, he wanted like a purple themed intro with like Saints Row stuff on it. And like, fuck me, like he was putting James through the absolute fucking ringer. I don't know if that's even.
Every time I sent him one, he'd be like, "No." We'd spend all day working on it.
The fucking claw lights, dude. The fucking claw lights.
He was obsessed with the claw lights. All right, I'm gonna send these on Skype.
What the fuck
is a claw light?
I don't know.
No, I don't know either.
It was like these artificial light. You know how some intros have like lens flares and stuff in the background? I feel like he wanted them a certain way, and James just wasn't doing it properly because he's shit.
Because he's shit.
Well, jokes on Mega Hypernova, whatever his name is.
Yeah, that's the one.
Jokes on him. Have you seen that Witcher 3 intro? Fucking hell.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Now I do themed intros for every single video I do.
I can't do that. I physically have to go, right, okay, I can't do this. But I can make good intros.
Yeah, see, I'm just lucky I just have greasy wheels, and I just put shit on for long enough that everyone gets attached to it, even though it's shit.
My god, that is intro. Oh my god, that is. Oh,
yeah,
that's
the emails.
That's awful.
That is some.
That's the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's not the worst thing. Oh, it's not the worst thing.
There's the anime fox for you.
Oh my god.
Long-eared fox 2. That was going to be like my profile picture, some art that someone else spent time and effort drawing. I was just like, yeah.
I'm going to take that as me now.
To be fair, my old profile picture was that Seether image that was clearly, obviously drawn by some random like DeviantArt artist.
Yeah.
It was like some furry art and shit.
Yeah, no.
Like, I used to have furry art as my fucking profile
I don't know
picture without knowing what
that's a problem. I don't know whose art that is. I won't put that on the screen just to make sure there's no problems.
Because I guess if we don't know who it's,
because we don't know whose art it is. I don't want someone's art to show up without their knowledge or at least without crediting whoever's it is, even if it is West furry shit.
Just imagine like a blue fox with glowing tail and weird like symbols on its back glowing blue, and it's got like long.
Just imagine
black
George
ears,
but as a furry,
and it's got
Send you this Saints Row intro. There you go.
Oh, Saints Row intro.
But
see, this is the original Lasers content.
Is it working?
No, it's
all black.
Yeah, it's all black for me.
Shit, I don't know.
But it sounds a bit like hang on, what does it even sound? It sounds like somebody's car's on fire.
Can you
hear
it?
I
can't hear it.
It just sounds like a car on fire in a tunnel, to be honest.
That was the old fucking sound effects you used to use.
No wonder he was fucking pissed off at you. What a shit intro.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be pissed off looking at that, but also
yeah, it's understandable.
But also, I'd be I wouldn't want to work with that guy.
No, he's a crazy
guy. Muppet.
He's a crazy guy. He used to just come out with like random things, just like violent things, just like out of nowhere.
Yeah, but wanted to stab someone in the eye with a pencil.
Yeah, like, not even necessarily towards us, but just violence in like just violent thoughts. It was really weird. Like,
I mean, then again, but I come out with some strange shit at times.
Yeah, but his was like yours are like a joke. His are like, oh, sometimes I just feel like cutting someone, or like just weird shit.
Is it a joke? Is it really?
That's true. You never know with the amount of crimes Ethan commits. You never know which ones are a joke and which ones are genuine.
I've just found
I've committed some atrocities in my day. I have committed some
I have
atrocities
so
in my
much
day.
quality shit I've just fucking found. I've just uncovered this history.
You have entire segments of your PC that are just jam packed with absolute mad gold.
It's old bollocks.
Incredible.
What's
Is that
this?
video
Does it
just
say intro?
This is a long-eared fox. This is an old long-eared fox gaming intro.
Long-eared fox gaming. That looks like it's from
like
the 90s.
a 10-year-old intro.
Yeah,
oh
that's
God.
old, man. That
oh
is
my
the...
God.
I love how the
That's
sound like sort of cuts and overlays itself.
It's like I've just put like a blockbuster VHS into a player, and that's what would come up at the start of the movie.
Long-eared fox gaming.
I feel like what's going to come after it is you wouldn't steal like a handbag and then it'll go from there. Yeah. It's like piracy is a crime.
What have you found, James?
These Mega Hypernova intros.
Oh my God.
Let me open this.
Terrible.
These are so bad
This
that
is so bad. That was so bad.
Which one are we watching? The one that's...
It's good to know that James was once human like the rest of us.
Oh, man.
Now he's an absolute machine. Oh, these are...
I'm annoyed I had to watch that.
I'm not annoyed that I had to watch it. I'm just surprised that this is something that came from James ever.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's what happens. You start at the bottom and you get to the top.
That was an AVI, and I don't know why I rendered it out as a... That's so bad. Holy shit, no wonder he's mad at me.
I have an absolutely mental subscribe account, and I still can't figure out After Effects. But that's fine, because I don't tend to rely on it too much.
Yeah, After Effects is a different world to me. It's scary. It's scary.
It doesn't really scare me, because I just don't bother with it.
I can't fuck with that shit.
I find different ways to express, I guess. I'd love to learn After Effects, but I feel like... I would bash my head against a wall a lot in the process.
Yeah, I just end up fucking downloading templates and shit and using that
It's actually kind of mental how I'm going through my old emails, and I used to send so many files, so they're all just still there. Loads of old files that I've lost.
Is that where you're getting them from? You're not getting them from...
Yeah, it's from his emails.
I was going to say, because... You keep a lot of shit just on your PC. I'm aware of that because sometimes you'll show like all the files on stream, and sometimes you just see things that you just think, oh, if that was bigger, you'd get your channel suspended.
Yeah.
There's that. It really is. It's a bit like Russian roulette whenever you go into your files on like Lasers Live or whatever.
There could be a picture of Elva's face fucking morphed about. There could be a picture of Evie Fry.
There could be a picture of some absolute porn. There could be some porn.
I have, holy shit, there's so many emails. I got like ones that date back to 2009 where I'm messaging Jake Kings going, hi, I'm on MSN, talk.
Oh my God, Jake, fucking hell, he's an old man.
I also found mine and Luke's Assassin's Creed fanfiction. I read it out last night on the stream.
Oh God, I don't want to know about this.
Assassin's Creed fanfiction, how long is it?
It's 2 pages.
Oh, can we read it?
And it's really big text as well.
Can we read it?
Okay. Humour us and read out some Assassin's Creed.
Oh, yes.
Right. Okay. I'll read this for you.
Is this the one where you accidentally guessed the name of the protagonist of Unity?
So we wrote this in 2011.
It
was
I remember
set
you
in
writing
revolutionary Paris, and our main character is called Arnaud Faye.
Yes.
So we, did some bits and bobs, but the only reason we guessed it so accurately is because Arnaud means eagle. So,
in French, it's almost like it's like, oh, I wonder what they'll name the protagonist.
Fucking virgin.
To be fair, they were kids.
They were like 14, Tyler.
When you were 14, Tyler.
Tyler was a top shagger when he was 14.
I definitely wasn't, But I wasn't writing fucking fan fiction ever.
Nah, but you're making AC videos.
Hey.
Fucking nerd.
So
I didn't make AC videos until I was 16, thank you very much. I was
making...
I was literally like a fetus when I was making AC videos. Right, carry on, sorry.
So this is... I've got some images as well that I'll share with you here. That is the front cover and the blurb. Let me just go and grab them really quickly for you so that you can see what we're working with here, because it is somewhat amusing. Hang on a minute. I've got them. Let me just download this.
I'm excited. I'm so excited for this.
I'm
There
ready.
you go. That's the front cover. There you
My
go.
body is ready.
Is it sending? It's not sending. Hang on. What's happening? Oh, it's because I got this open. Hold on.
If you could,
I think I remember the front cover. Like,
if you could also pop these in a drive folder after, that would be useful.
Oh yeah, I can do.
Oh my god, that's it.
Assassin's Creed Revolution.
Yeah. Yeah.
Paris, July 1789. A new revolution is coming.
By
Picture of Arno there on the front. Classic Arno. Arno Faye.
That's what
And then you got the blurb there. Assassin's Creed Revolution. The French Revolution has begun, and a Templar family rises to power. A young assassin must stop them. Arno Faye fights to exact his revenge on the Templars that killed his father. The nation is swept with fear as the assassins have returned.
To be fair though, that killed his father. Come on, eh? A Templar family, eh?
That's a plot device that just doesn't really. That doesn't really go anywhere.
Better than Valhalla, isn't it? Templars and assassins.
You know
on that
what?
one.
This is probably better than Valhalla already. Like, this is like already. I'm loving it.
At least in respect of of there being assassins, yeah.
Yeah, look at the assassin logo.
I'm not sure it's going to be written a bit like a Derby story, but
the only time you see assassin logos in Valhalla is when they're buried underground.
that's kind of great symbolism, isn't it?
Can we get Tyler to read this one?
Yeah.
I want Tyler to read it.
Tyler,
Okay, what am I
can you read an Assassin's Creed fan fiction for us?
Yeah. Okay.
Here we go.
This
So
is the
I'm
best thing.
share it. Anyone with the link can view. So let me get this, and then we'll get link,
This is gonna kill me.
and then I'll. Everyone can read along. I'll send it here to you.
This
There
is
you go.
honestly disgusting.
It's just called Chapter 1.doc.
Fuck me dead.
But here we go. Okay, it's 4 pages, but like it's very big text.
It's like a
as
kid's
you can
book.
see. It's like a kid's book, yeah.
This
is a kid's book. It's talking about killing people.
It's, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Dude, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Oh, no, not like Arno as in Arno.
Yeah. It's like Arnold. Arnold.
Arnold.
Yeah.
A true
but
Nord.
it's
It's on
pronounced
Skyrim.
Arno. Right,
Yeah,
Tyler,
it's
give us your best. Give us your best go of it.
Go on, lad.
Okay, I
the
will.
boys.
Chapter 1: Birth of an Assassin. Paris, 1767. Young assassin Arnaud Faye. Is that Arnaud or is that supposed to be Arno?
It's Arno. It's
Yeah,
Arno. It's pronounced Arno.
Okay, young assassin Arnaud Faye, an 18-year-old boy from Paris. He had dark brown eyes. Okay, it's 2 separate sentences, and you had a comma in there. He had dark brown eyes and short black hair. Full stop. And an
There's no full stop, though.
exceptionally good build for
Yo,
his
that's
age.
gay, man. What the fuck?
He always had a frown.
What do you mean for his age? He's 18.
Ever since his mother committed suicide when he was only 7.
Holy shit.
I like how it's one sentence, and the sentence includes his name. He has brown eyes, black hair. Also, his mother killed us.
And he's also fit. He's got an exceptionally good build. Look at him. He's built.
an exceptionally good.
And he
build,
always
yeah.
had a frown. He's always been sad,
always
never
got a
happy.
Well, I mean, his mum did commit suicide when he was
He
only
spent
7.
11 years in a constant state of gloom. My mum hanged herself.
Sounds like I'm just rewriting Connor Kenway.
I need this
Continue.
to end.
You
He was
yeah, this
washing
is-
his mud-stained horse saddle on his house. In his house. Which happened to be the assassin meeting place underneath the Eiffel Tower.
Yo.
Very discreet.
Spelled wrong.
He lived there with his father, Luc Faye.
Luke.
Luc Faye.
Oh, it's Luke, yeah.
He was an old man who looked very much like his son, although he had long silky hair. His father then eagerly... I like that you're trying to be descriptive, but fucking suck shit at writing.
Yeah. It's because they're
So
like
bad,
40.
so
like, they just learned creative writing in secondary
Yeah.
school.
His father
I'm
then
gonna
eagerly
bookmark this
walked
shit.
into the room. I love the use of adjectives.
Thank you.
Hello, son. Would you like to ride with me to town square?
There's a big up some things question.
Would you like to ride with me to town square? It sounds like one
They're
of those,
speaking
like,
broken
AI
English.
We
It's
need
it's historically accurate.
We need to
Would
pick
you like
up
to
some...
ride with me to town square?
Would you like to ride with me to town square? We need to pick up some things.
It's a
And
question.
things is in capitals.
Things is
question
capital
mark.
question mark.
Asked Luke. Sure, puppy. I'd be happy to, replied Hannah. So as they rode towards town square, they heard shouting. As they rode closer and closer, they heard it was a woman.
Ubisoft been let loose.
Oh no, leave them. We don't need to attract their attention.
Just next line, holy shit.
But is it not what assassins do? Help people to fight for their free will and break free. It's an honor, defiantly. Oh God. Yes, but you must learn when and where for such things to take place, said Luke calmly. They rode past the screaming woman and the guards. As they arrived at the shop, they hitched their horses and walked in. Could I please speak with Jean-Marc? Asked Luke quietly.
Jean-Marc. It's hard K Mark. Yeah, I love that.
Jean-Marc Tucker? The shopkeeper.
What the fuck is that?
That was my French teacher's
Tucker.
Jean-Marc Tucker.
Oh, God.
Yes, replied Luke. Well, you're in luck, Luke, because that's me.
What? Does he not know? It's the local shop.
Plot twist. Jean-Marc Tucker is there.
I like how you've already
Right,
set
okay, if you want to make an Assassin's Creed fan fiction amazing, get an Australian to read it.
Like, as much as this is funny, I like how you tried to set up at the beginning the assassin sort of philosophy, like, already.
Yeah,
Shut up, George. Shut the fuck up.
I'm trying my best. I'm putting it in place. It's very clear that Arno's going to
had this
develop.
much Assassins in Assassin's Creed in years, alright? I'm
Yeah,
excited.
this is... Okay.
Yeah, take what I can get.
Yeah. Well, I've heard of you and... How do you know my name? Asked Luke inquisitively. Well, I've heard of you and how do you know my name? Is it not my job as bureau worker to know all of the assassins in France?
Bureau worker.
Oh no, classic.
Not bureau leader, bureau worker.
Well done, Sean. Thank you now. What is it you want? Asked John.
Thank you now.
A few days ago, my son had his assassin initiation, and he needs a blade. Yes, I need a blade, puppy. That was Arno in the background.
That's not in there. You just put that. You just said that.
So I just added
keep
that
it
in
through.
for some background shit.
Give me a blade, Papa.
Well, you've come to the right place. Come down under to the basement. I have many blades and braces. You will construct your own on your own. You will construct your own on your own.
That is a shit tradesman. Why is he making us do
on
that?
Your own. Go now.
Come back when you are complete.
It'd take a long time to be complete when your mum killed herself at 7 years old.
Okay, replied Arno, and he walked down the stairs into the basement.
Saying that hadn't been invented yet. Okay.
Oh, God.
Arno saw a table with metal braces and straps. He knew what must be done. He grabbed a nice blade. Shaped a piece of metal and started shaping it. Once that was done, he found a long strip of metal and carved it to look like the symbol of the assassins. He then melted it onto his own bracer. He then took a dual-action spring mechanism from the box beside him and welded the blade.
And he just knows how to do
work.
this. He's an 18-year-old boy. He just knows how to do this, does he?
He then fixed with blade to the dual-action spring mechanism to the bracer and fitted the bracer to his left arm. After all this time, he was done. He walked out of the basement drenched with sweat, looking at his shoes. He looked up at his father and said, "It is done."
To be fair, I can see why he's drenched with sweat. He did just grab a nice blade.
He did grab a nice blade-shaped piece.
Well done. Let's go home and take a shower.
Why would you have a shower?
With your
We
dad.
shower together, me and my son. Me and my son, we shower together.
What makes you think that
Revolutionary Paris
had water pressure?
Let's have a shower.
I hope they fixed the shower pressure then, because yesterday it was not good.
No hot water. They fixed the boiler.
When was the shower invented?
Oh, I actually don't know.
Let's Google it.
Oh man.
1767.
Oh, so it was.
And
Wait,
and
what?
thank you, John, for your help. What did John do? How did John help?
Whoa! The shower was invented the year this is set. What the fuck? I must have looked that up and set it then because of that.
I just got the shower installed.
It's brand new technology.
We gotta have a shower. It was a pleasure, replies John, and that's the end of the chapter.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 2, First Blood. We're already up to killing people.
I'm not reading any more of that shit.
No, it's like one paragraph. It's not even.
It is a paragraph of pure.
Okay,
Just
Chapter
finish
2,
it.
First Blood, Paris, 1767. After Arno had his shower, for fuck's sake, then he went into the meeting court. The meeting court, where a few assassins were discussing their next move. Okay. But the guards are coming suspicious of our order. We all wear, as in location. We all wear clothes too much the same as our ancestors. We must modernize our clothes and become one with the crowd.
When the fuck would it have
This guy's a fucking idiot.
This guy's an assassin right here. He said
modernise our clothes and become one with the crowd?
Hey, look, we wear clothes
how?
too much the same as
Said
our
another.
ancestors.
This is the Grandmaster of the Assassins. His name was Claude Sabine.
Claude Sabine.
Claude
wore
Sabine's moving
dark
Claude Sabine.
Red robes with a titanium black bracer, which read Rencest Vra. Nothing's true, everything's. Fuck you, man. You know what? Fuck you.
James just loved that
Nothing
assassin.
is true,
that
everything
assassin,
is
Oh, I should finish it. Oh,
please,
man.
That was
Can you
how-
please
That's
keep it in
Assassin's
that
Creed Revolution.
Can you please keep it in that
Really
broken
incredible.
garbage? And why does it say on here by James and George Welford? when it
Yeah,
says-
what?
Wait, does it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
at the
what?
bottom. At the bottom.
Yeah.
It was you and Luke. It was never me that wrote it.
That's
Unless Luke
so
was so
weird.
embarrassed that he put my
That's
name
a
on it instead.
different front cover.
Yeah, it is. Alternate front cover. You can switch it around and have the female on there. You can have the
I'm
male
go-
on
I'm
there.
I'm go- how the listen as I'm gonna be honest, right? That was really bad. That was
I'll be honest. That was the worst thing I've ever fucking read in my life.
I'm
It's
so
funny,
happy
though.
that
It's
exists.
fucking funny though. That shit was
The
hilarious.
dual action spring mechanism.
Would you guys like to hear my Assassin's Creed fan fiction?
Yes, please. Please.
Well, okay, here's how it starts. It ends.
Yeah.
He's never
That's
done
quality.
one.
Oh,
No,
God.
no,
that
no.
sounds a bit like
No,
Happy
it
on the
ends.
Road.
It's over. Assassin's Creed ending. That's my fan fiction.
Ah, yeah, that's what it should
that's
do,
my
really. It
dick's
should have ended with
hard,
James'
that
fucking
idea.
story there.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Revolution.
Let's go
You
take
know
a
what?
shower.
After that,
I love there's no
after that
apostrophe, it's just
paragraph-
Fuck, I need a
Assassin.
shower to wash off that fucking shit.
After that paragraph, I should have written at the end, and then the Assassin's Creed franchise was ended. That's where it finished.
I have a shower every 29th of February, whether I like it or not.
You should
It's
have written in that all of the assassins come back from the dead, and they all have one
Yeah.
last epic fight before they say goodbye.
Oh, of course. Then Jacob gets
Classic.
ran by the train.
Jacob and Evie get run by the train.
Holy fuck, that's an old Kill Connor Club
Get ran
meme.
by the train.
Oh my
Yeah, the
god.
Kill Connor Club, man. That was a long time ago, dude. Like,
Hey man,
come
we
on.
got
The-
the Kill
the
Connor
chef
Club
at Connor Club.
podcast.
Yeah, like the fact that it was called the Kill Connor Club is crazy to me at this
The
point.
fact that
man.
it was called the Kill Connor Club when we went and did the meetup.
Oh shit, was it?
Yeah.
No, it
Yeah, it
wasn't.
was.
Surely not.
Yeah,
Oh
it
yeah, that's
was.
when we came up with the name change. James and I talked
You
about
sat
it.
down and you went,
Renamed it
listen,
on that
boys,
Marvel
this is
podcast.
we need to change our name, and then and
I can't believe how recently it was called the Kill Connor Club.
Yeah. People used to comment like, "Oh, can you leave Connor alone already, man?"
the Kill Me Club, just the Kill
I don't
Me.
get it.
Please
Why do-
kill
why
me,
do they-
club.
Why do they hate Connor?
Oh,
Give
why'd you
me
hate
death.
Connor? Just leave him alone. It's been years, man. Now he's had enough.
Give me
Alone.
Death
He's
Club.
sad. He's upset. It hurts his feelings, guys. Please.
I'm pretty sure the fucking voice actor's upset. Didn't he like block you on Twitter or something?
He
Like
didn't
that?
He
care.
blocked me on
I don't
Twitter
think
for a bit,
I don't
yeah.
think Noah Watts has cared about anything we've ever done.
No,
It's like-
well, no one cares
He's the
about anything
biggest
he's ever
fucking.
done.
He was the biggest
because he's
fucking
only done
joker. I
AC3
remember
and
coming
that's
across
it.
him on Twitch.
Yeah.
And he was playing Alien Isolation, and he named
remember
the
that,
alien
yeah.
Ubisoft. And he was like, "Ubi's coming for me, guys. It's coming
That's
for me."
fucking
And
funny.
It's
I don't
brilliant.
think he likes Ubisoft any more than anyone else.
Yeah, because they put him in shit
If
role.
I was cast as Connor,
Yeah.
and if I had to work with rapists, that's the
I don't think
Yeah,
he's ever.
he probably
I
had
don't think
fucking
he- when he
Andy
worked
feeling
with
him
me,
up in the
liked
fucking booth.
Ubisoft.
Andy killed his cat.
Yeah, Andy
then-
killed
and
Noah,
then-
what's his cat?
Allegedly.
He's like, oh, I killed a cat, and then I raped someone, and my response to that on Twitter is to go private and be loading.
Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna fucking come out with a full fucking explanation for this. Nothing.
Remember when he put out his fucking document, and he was like, sorry it took so long. It took like 54 minutes.
Yeah, it's because he clearly already fucking had it on file.
He had it ready. He had it lying in wait for when he got
nonce.
caught.
I'm sorry it took so long. That's the
dirty
most.
fucking nonce.
That's the biggest.
Might as well be.
He just sat there and compiled all that shit in 54 minutes, sweating out.
Yeah, like he was sweating buckets. He had a bucket like under his chair, catching all the
That's
sweat.
bollocks. That's
I need a bucket
bollocks.
under my chair right now.
That's bollocks. He knew this
Andy,
day
and my
would come
bollocks are sweating
unprepared.
right now. I don't
He knew
actually
this day
know what
would
his fucking
come
accent is, to be
unprepared.
honest.
Hey guys, Esco Bleeds here. Welcome back.
prepared
Today
that.
we're playing more Assassin's Creed multiplayer.
I find it
That's what
weird.
it sounds like. That's a good impression.
Today I went to the pet store and we're gonna speedrun killing my new cat. Any percent, man.
It's the any percent speedrun for killing my cat.
Road to Master Cat Killer.
Can you imagine explaining how your cat died?
How is this my job?
This
For content,
AC
fucking
YouTuber
content.
killed him.
I spend my time talking to you fucking idiots.
Oh, I love the realization. This realization happens every other episode. It's just like
I'm
it's
intelligent.
great.
Oh my goodness.
Like,
Fucking hell.
George or James will say something fucking stupid like that pisses me off or makes me laugh. And then I'm just like, how the fuck is this my job to talk to you dickheads? Fucking 11-year-old being called a lesbian by a 13-year-old.
This is my favorite part of the week, man. For real, like it's fucking sick.
Man.
That's my favourite part of every other week.
Oh well,
yeah.
of course.
The
'cause
rest of
last
it is full of downs. The rest of it is just
Yeah,
pain.
well, I miss
misery.
it in between the weeks that we don't do it, you know. But I feel like it would drive me off the edge if we did it every week.
Yeah,
It
I
would
know,
drive
I
me
know.
off the
want,
edge.
I wonder what that would be like, James. What would it be like if you had to do a podcast every week?
Oh,
Absolute hell.
Different podcast though. One you
Yeah.
don't have to edit.
yeah. One you get to fuck around and say like "cum house" in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
you
that
get to
one.
say "come epic."
You get to say
podcast.
"cum" in your.
I get to
little
tell people to
Patreon
get
one.
people pregnant, and sometimes they do it.
Exactly.
This is how it begins, boys. This is the 4 Pillar Civil War.
The 4 Pillars Cum House.
Yeah, the 4 Pillars.
The 4
house.
Pillars
Welcome
Cum
back
War.
to the Four Pillars Cum House. Today I'm your host, Joe Raptor. We're going to be talking about cum.
Yo, you're up to under my desk right now, boys. What the fuck?
I might have to do a podcast one day where it's me, and then the guests are Joe Raptor and More Games and Robin. And it's all just me.
It's
And you
all audio
respond to
though.
them with their voices. You just respond to them with.
I have to script the whole thing.
Oh my god, that'd be fucking.
That'd be amazing, actually, one day. But I won't tell anyone, so you'll never know.
Exactly. Like it's like a deep fake, but just you're doing an impression of them instead.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man.
Not even a deep fake. It's just fucking real.
Exactly.
Yeah. Ooh. That'll be a pain in the fucking ass. Classic podcast of you and everyone
Yeah.
you've mocked relentlessly over the years.
James in the room with everyone that hates
Will
him.
we ever get Joe Raptor on the podcast, do you think, James?
Will you?
We
Will
can
that ever
ask
happen?
him.
I'd love to see that so
Whether
badly.
he'd say yes or
I-
not is another story.
I reckon
but-
it'd be funny. I reckon it would also be quite insightful, and I reckon you'd come away as bitter adversaries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I reckon it'd be a good time. Like you could show
It'd be a good
the
time.
people a side of your raptor, a crazy side of him that you don't get to see normally.
A
Like
crazy, wild
he just
side of
unleashes
your
and he's just
raptor.
like, yeah, man, this is fucking sick, man. He's on it. He's loving
Why does he
it.
sound like me?
'Cause that's just when everyone's having a good time, they all become Tyler. That's what happens.
That's true. We're just having a good time, man. We're just, chilling out,
Yeah,
having a few
man.
beers,
You know,
sinking some piss, mate.
Just a couple of fucking dudes being dudes, man.
Just a couple of guys being guys. You know what I'm fucking talking about?
You're right. This is just into madness. Was there anything else you fucking idiots wanted to talk about before we wrap up this episode?
Well, I didn't even want to talk about what we just talked about. So.
We went into this with no plan, and I knew it was a good idea. And all I'm saying is this was a great fucking episode.
It's
Again.
been hilarious.
Good
man.
episode.
I'm
Good
saying.
job to all of us.
I think this is the
everyone
first episode that's gone off without anything like going wrong. Like
Say
obviously,
that.
fingers crossed, because My audio could like corrupt as soon as I fucking click. Like,
No!
You've just. Why have you tempted fate? I have
It's
to edit
happening
this
now.
shit.
I stare fate in the eyes and I say, I don't know what I say, to be honest. I don't say anything to it.
You just
Stare
tempt
fate in the eye,
You
and
tempt
then-
fate daily, and it makes me very sad.
Every time I
Apple.
wake up, I stare fate
Jump.
in the eye. And I
You
say, not
stare
today.
face in the eye, call it a muppet, and then it looks at you and goes, you see, but I'm gonna fuck you up with your audio now. There you go.
Fucking hope not.
No, we're gonna listen back to our audio, and all of us will be fucked. Like it'll all be fucked.
The
And then it'll
podcast
be like,
gods don't tempt us.
well, I mean, podcast gods, listen to me. You're a muppet.
What do you mean?
right?
We are
I've
the
had enough of
podcast
you.
gods. What are you on about?
Well, I mean, George has already gone the full way and tempted them. I'm bringing them down for the fight. I want them to come down and we'll have a match of boxing and kicking the shit out of each other. And it would be brilliant. There was something that I wanted to bring up 2 weeks ago, actually.
Go on.
Moving on, but I didn't, and it was to do with Mass Effect. It was to do with an Instagram post put up by Henry Cavill that everyone was talking about back then, and I thought maybe it'd be a good idea to. Obviously, it's no longer relevant, but let's talk about it anyway.
I don't actually know what happened with that because I know he put like a.
Well, I'll tell you what
blurred image
happened. A grand total of fuck all.
Yeah.
I think he's just taking the piss. So I'll link to you the Instagram post which he put up and was like, right, okay, this
like
could
a
be a
script,
secret
wasn't it?
project. Well, I think it's actually just an excerpt from the wiki. And that's the thing that makes me laugh the
Henry
most.
Cavill's reading the fucking
Mass Effect wiki in a
his
book
spare
form.
time.
In like a script form.
It's amazing.
Analog
Like a
form.
secret project or just a handful of paper with random words on it.
I
Guess you'll
reckon
have to
it's
wait and
gonna
see.
end up
Happy
like
Hump Day.
How? What's his name? Paul
This
Bettany
was
was like, oh, there's
half a
a
month ago.
guest appearance on WandaVision. It's me.
And people deblurred the image to find words like Cerberus and Talizora and stuff like that in there.
Yeah, I see Cerberus there.
And there's Talizora on the third line.
Yeah.
That you can make out. If you up the sharpness, you'd be able to see it a bit better.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think that's quite something. So people figured out that it's an excerpt from the wiki of Mass Effect, and Henry Cavill's here just going secret project, which could mean literally anything.
Yeah.
He's probably taking the piss, to be fair. But as you can see, it's not a book. It's printed pieces of paper.
Yeah, it's like
Which means it's likely it could be research for all we know. But why would he be doing research there of all places while he's getting his wig on to do some Geralt business?
He just really when he gets home after being on set, he really wants to know everything about Mass Effect so he can.
He's
he
writing a
loves
video.
it.
He's writing a
I
YouTube
think-
essay.
Yeah.
about it.
What he loves is the Galaxy of World Building video I did that's 5 hours
I
long.
think
He watches it back to back.
Honestly, I
endlessly.
reckon if you showed Henry Cavill that video, he'd probably like it. Like, I like Henry Cavill a lot because he's.
What if Henry Cavill watched my Witcher retrospective?
Oh, what if he was on this podcast? Could you imagine having
Let's
Henry
game on.
Cavill on? And he goes,
Eddie'd
"Yeah,
be
I'm
so
a gamer."
jealous.
Yeah, Eddie would be jealous because he's a little Snyder bitch.
Yeah. I'm going to say to
we'll
Henry
get-
Cavill to his
We'll
face, I'm going to say
force him
Zack
at
Snyder
gunpoint
makes
to
shit
denounce
movies.
Superman.
Have Zack Snyder on the podcast, just be like,
Let's
just
get Zack on the
roast
podcast.
him for the entire
Well,
time.
there you go.
My theory is
There
that
you go.
Zack Snyder's a
But
complete troll, and he
I
knows
want to know what
exactly
your
he's doing.
I want to know
So-
what your thoughts are.
Well, is this on Mass Effect?
Yeah, about
Henry
the
Cavill.
idea of Henry Cavill being Commander Shepard.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it. He could play it.
I mean,
what if he's
see, the
Garrus?
thing is with Commander Shepard, is it could be literally anyone. Like I feel like that's the point of it. You
I
see
feel
Henry
like
Cavill in
Commander
a lot
Shepard
of
can
things.
Be anyone. You should make Commander Shepard a woman.
You should, well, that's not what I mean. I mean, Henry Cavill's recognisable now. You know what I mean? And Commander Shepard just strikes me as a role that would make sense
see
to
what you're
somebody
saying.
you have no clue
I know
who they
the
are.
yeah,
And it's
I
like,
almost
oh,
don't
Commander
like it when they
Shepard.
overuse actors. Like the reason why I
Oh, no,
like.
well, you see, I don't mind that because they need to work, you know. But
Of course.
I think it's one of those roles where, like I said, it's a mold that could fit anyone.
Tom Holland.
A recognisable face might compromise that and hinder that, and that's just a thought process.
Yeah, an
that
unknown
I have
actor
with
would be
that
cool. Like I think, this is sort of like a broader opinion on like sort of media as a whole, but I really wish more unknown actors or upcoming actors would be used in films, because one of the reasons why I really liked like The Force Awakens is because it used actors that weren't very known and were just up and coming. So it made my suspension of disbelief far better than when you see like fucking I don't know, Robert Downey
Did you get
Jr.
him
show
right?
up on screen and he flies
Robert
about.
Downey Jr. is Finn.
Same with Game of
What,
Thrones.
Finn
with,
Mason?
like, you know, there's
No,
a lot of Game
Finn-
of Thrones actors that are like, you don't know who they are.
Yeah,
exactly.
Game of Thrones.
Exactly.
They all became famous through it.
Exactly.
And it gets you immersed in that world because you're not like, oh, there's fucking Leonardo DiCaprio riding a horse.
Yeah, it's like it's.
Well, there's Henry Cavill
Riding
with
a
no
horse.
hair. You know.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think
Look, Henry Cavill with a beard.
the Witcher TV show is a little bit like looking back on it. There's some episodes that are kind of cheesy and pointless, like the dragon episode, dumb, shit CGI as well.
Episode.
Nah, shit CGI. That dragon took me out of it completely, dude. Like, fuck that. But no, I like Henry Cavill. I wouldn't want to see him as Commander Shepard, but then again, I don't care, to be honest, that much. I'm not the best person to ask about Mass Effect because I've only played like 1 and half of 2. But
yeah, but you get the basic concept of it, don't you?
I don't think it'd be the best option to play it. It would be jarring.
I think that's the main thing. It'd be jarring because you recognise Henry Cavill, whereas Commander Shepard is a mold. You've played Mass Effect 1, you know that it's just a mold. And that character could be literally anyone.
Just like a vessel for you to experience this
Commander
story with.
Shepard doesn't necessarily have to be male nor female, and could look this way or another. Anyone could fit that role. I mean, I guess it would be cool, but then there's the greater implication that Henry Cavill's working on a Mass Effect project of some sort,
which is obvious at this point now. Like he's somewhat involved in something to do with Mass Effect.
I think there's a good chance he's taking the piss. I think that would be really funny. I think if it turns out it's like, I was joking. Guys.
So weird that he'd pick Mass Effect though. So strange that he'd pick Mass Effect. Like this just seems so odd to me.
He's a gamer, isn't he?
Yeah, I know, but Mass Effect, it's not exactly that relevant at the minute.
He built his PC on stream, didn't he?
Like if he wanted to troll people, he could do like something
he knows
people actually
he
care
knows how
about.
to troll people. The reason, I mean, put it this way: the best way to troll people is to troll them with something they don't expect. Like, Mass Effect in that.
Yeah, it's kind of true actually.
Yeah, that would be really funny. I think just trolling people with that. But no, I don't think he would have done this without some form of purpose because it's probably not good for business in the sense to just be like, this is secret projects.
What, Henry Cavill announcing random projects that are happening. That's
Yeah.
bad for business.
That's probably really bad. Probably really bad for his own image. Like it's like, okay, well now we can't use him to tease anything because I mean he's bullshitting people. So there's a chance it's legit stuff, but he's putting it down like, could it just be a handful of pieces of paper with random words on it, or is it a secret project? It's a project of some sort, surely. Maybe he's in a fucking game rather than a live action thing.
That's true, actually.
That would be something. I reckon that would make some. Well, it wouldn't necessarily make sense considering the how successful Henry Cavill is, but it would be interesting to see.
I guess it could be like a cyberpunk sort of thing with Keanu Reeves. Like everyone loves Henry Cavill. Like a lot of people in the video game community.
Yeah, that would
Henry
be.
Cavill.
You know what? If they did that, if that was a thing, that would be fucking brilliant. It's just not something I'd expect. Nobody expected Keanu Reeves to be in Cyberpunk until he just showed up. Like,
and then he became like all of the
okay.
marketing for the game.
He became all of the marketing afterwards, and people memed him relentlessly.
It kind of got fucking annoying, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Like I love Keanu Reeves, but like
I don't think so, I don't think that ever got annoying. But when the game came out and it was it was like, oh really? They started marketing Keanu Reeves and only that because he was actually the only selling point of this fucking garbage.
Nothing
game.
else is fucking good in it. Nothing else
game.
fucking works.
Zero.
Piece of
It's
shit
not
game.
it's not a good game. I'm sorry, CD Projekt Red.
End this conversation, but I need to go. So wrap up. Whether I just head off.
You head off. Let's wrap it up.
That's cool.
Because I have to
wrap
go
it
as
up
well.
now. Yeah, that's cool.
And I have to shit myself.
It's been long enough
Okay.
now, yes. That just turned into me and Ethan talking about Mass Effect, and even though I know nothing about it.
Well, yeah,
Alright,
anyway, thanks
lads.
for watching, everyone, though.
Henry Cavill.
And thanks for joining us. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time for another one. We'll see you for Streamcast is tomorrow. Bloody Aswich podcast in a week. Pastcast this week?
Podcast this week. I think so, yeah.
Yes, it is.
Horsey and Fox on Saturday. It's my birthday on today.
I don't know
Saturday.
what episode 3 of the podcast
I turned 20.
is. It's sort of like a surprise, I guess. I see the clip, I have to figure out what they're talking about, and then I do the thumbnail.
Yeah. We'll
Tell me, but it's bollocks.
yeah. So we'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you all tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, on Streamcast, talking about Falcon Winter Soldier. Yeah, as always, podcast. We'll have some guests, and Pastcast. So stay tuned for more, and we'll see you all next time. Goodbye.
Take care, everyone.
Bye bye.
We'll see you later.